Nigga, fuck whoever you sent. Nigga, I'm the blueprint. Nigga. Yeah, man, what's cracking with my peoples and my weebles, man? I said, fuck it, nigga. That nigga Benji into this shit. Niggas over there running their mouth, nigga, talking and shit. That's cool, though. You know what I'm saying? Nigga been doing this for a minute, though, man. Nigga ain't got time to go back and forth with no broke-ass niggas. Niggas that can't even rub two nickels together, nigga, but they still dropping dimes. What type of niggas do that? Shout out to my nigga Benji Blood, though. Shout out to my nigga Drake Too Much. Shout out to everybody who pull up and fuck with your boy, man. Nigga, it's not about the motherfucking numbers. It's about the motherfucking substance. And nigga, I done been there, done that. Everything these niggas be trying to do and can't do. And these niggas, man, them motherfucking nigga done forgot, nigga. Or the motherfucking bumped their head a little bit too hard, nigga. Smoking that Fraggle, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, let's keep this shit 100. Nigga, 1,000 wow. Nigga, let's keep this shit motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, big dog status. Nigga, not little bow wow, nigga. You did. Let me get this motherfucker straight. Get your facts straight, nigga. You're late, nigga. Come to the party, nigga. Tardy, nigga. Type of shit, nigga. Type of nigga does that, nigga.
Welcome to Trama Unit TV. You are now rocking with the Bidness.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the motherfucking Trama Told You I Can't Hold You show, nigga. If you don't know, you know now, nigga. We just in
Welcome to Trama Unit TV. You are now rocking with the Bidness.
Everybody pull up, nigga. Y'all love to man. Ain't no motherfucking skipping over here, man. I should have known that shit by now.
Hey,
Yeah.
turn this up in the club. Yeah, turn me up. Two-door coupe shit. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, ain't no sipping over here. You smell the money, niggas winning over here. Trap house queens, water whipping over here. Poppin', you don't want your woman in the center over here. Hey, ain't no sipping over here. Only top shelf getting twisted over here. That dramatic kush, you can smell it in the air. Got a vacuum, seal it, send it next day. Hey, send it next day. Send the text, UPS, and the rest come here. Hey, send it next day. Send the text, UPS, and the rest come here. Why you over there looking at me while I'm chilling with my bitch in here? Please don't bring your girlfriend around me, then be mad when she disappears. Ay, why you over there looking at me while I'm chilling with my bitch in here? Please don't bring your girlfriend around me, then be mad when she disappears. She wanna chill like most of these fixins, superhead chickens. Shorty, if you bout it, gonna write a book about it. Like most of these fixins, superhead chickens. Shorty, if you really bout it, gonna write a book about it. Ain't no sipping in my blood, far from desperate. You ain't fucking with no scrub. She just wanna roll, popping bottles of the bub. I'm the real bird, man, got a pocket full of doves. Hey, ain't no sipping in my blood, far from desperate. You ain't fucking with no scrub. She just wanna roll, popping bottles of the bub. I'm the real bird, man, got a pocket full of doves. Blow the whistle, red flag, OTP. Shorty thinking I'm a trick, the shorty don't know me. Even though a nigga got it, I don't pay no freaks. I just made another deposit and I stay low key. I be way OT, we up in KOD. Magic City Mondays up in VIP. I be way OT, we up in KOD. Magic City Mondays, we up in VIP. Rest in peace, Pimp C. I done got my bread up. Why fight over crumbs? Dramatic got a bread truck. Rest in peace, Pimp C. I done got my bread up. Why fight over crumbs? Dramatic got a bread truck. Free Pooh Shiesty, let him out them handcuffs. 6211, if I tell you, put your hands up. Free Pooh Shiesty, let him out them handcuffs.
Tell them everything Gucci when you fucking with
Hey, ain't no sipping over here. We smell the money, niggas winning over here. Trap house queens, water whipping over here. Poppin', you don't want your woman in the center over here. Hey, ain't no sipping over here. Only top shelf getting twisted over here. That dramatic kush, you can smell it in the air. Got a vacuum, seal it, send it next day. Hey, send it next day. Send the text, UPS, and the rest come here. chillin' with my bitch in here. Please don't bring your girlfriend around me, then be mad when she disappears. Why you over there looking at me while I'm chillin' with my bitch in here? Please don't bring your girlfriend around me, then be mad when she disappears. She wanna cheer like most of these vixens, superhead chickens. Shorty, if you bout it, gonna write a book about it like most of these vixens, superhead chickens. Shorty, if you really bout it, gonna write a book about it. Hey, ain't no sippin' over here. You smell the money, niggas winning over here. Trap house queens while I'm whipping over here. Whipping, you don't want your woman, you just sent her over here. Hey, ain't no sippin' over here. Only top shelf, getting twisted over here. Twitch dramatic.
Damn, Trappy. Gas this one.
All I know. Cheer. And the only thing I know.
X marks the spot. You have officially been marked out. Well, welcome to Trama Unit TV. You are now rocking with the Bidness.
Straight out of low cash, nigga with no cash, man. Yeah, man, but I welcome y'all to the motherfucking extravaganza, nigga. We just in here chilling, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me like I always does, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the top floor, nigga. We on top, niggas coming up top, nigga. On fire, nigga. Some of these niggas need fire. These niggas need AARP cards, nigga. With ARs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Top man, nigga. Fuck, I need to argue with niggas. I'll go back and forth, nigga, when it's a sport, nigga. I ain't got time to be, nigga, hey, man, arguing with niggas that ain't even got no money in their pocket, nigga. Don't got no motherfucking roof over their head. Don't got no stable place to be, nigga. Don't even motherfucking got no type of motherfucking lingo. These niggas sound like motherfucking last year, nigga. I'm talking to motherfucking my niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking to my homeboy, and I got niggas interfering, and you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if I'm not talking to you, nigga, why you talking to me, nigga? Niggas always pop up 3 years after the fact, 3 months after the fact, like they been here the whole time. Nigga, I think these niggas be imposters, man. That's why I gotta call red flag OTP, man. You see what I'm saying, nigga? It's a motherfucking whistle need to be blown, man, because some of these niggas, man, is investigators, nigga, Sherlock Holmes looking ass, nigga. Like, what are you doing? When was you the motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying, nigga, asked or made decisions, nigga, over here? Nigga, these niggas be on that Harry Potter, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. These niggas be on that magic fairy dust, nigga. But shit, man, what's up, Sad and Blue, man? How you feeling, ma? She said, I'm too sexy to be, if that's the one I'm thinking about, she said, I'm too sexy to be fighting. I said, nigga, I know that's right. I hear that. See, nigga, more women need to talk like that. You know what I'm saying? And when she said that, Gigi ass talking about, hey, nah, I'm ready to, nigga, I'll stab you. Like, hey, look. Oh, man. Shit. Hey, but shit, both motherfuckers is exciting. But shit, yeah, I ain't mad at the one that don't want to fight and she just want to motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, take her energy out in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, we gonna get rid of that aggression one way or another. We gonna handle that. Baby, if you need to hit a punching bag, hit the punching bag. Or nigga, if you need me to punch that pussy, let me punch that pussy. But you ain't gonna be beating up on me. And I ain't gonna put hands on you neither, nigga. We ain't got time for that. We gonna need, hey, look, I'm a masseuse, man. If I'm gonna put hands on you, man, I'm gonna put some good hands on you. I'm gonna massage your motherfucking ass. Get that kink up out your neck. The fuck you sitting here, nigga, looking crooked for, man? Everything straight around here, baby. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna fuck your mind before I fuck you from behind. I wanna have everything in motion, nigga. No emotions, just everything in motion. And I'm not like these niggas, man. So don't compare me to your exes. Don't compare me to the nextest. Compare me to nigga no one. We ain't comparable, nigga, and I'm not nigga declarable, nigga. We ain't gonna motherfucking put a title on it. We just gonna say, nigga, we best friends with benefits. You dig me? I feel like a title fucks up everything, man. You know what I'm saying? They want to put titles on my shit, nigga. I don't like it. I hope y'all can hear me loud and clearly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking to nobody but the motherfuckers that need to hear this shit. Hey, man, there's substance in everything I do, man. You know what I'm saying? If I'm a motherfucking bust something down, nigga, we gonna bust something down. If we gonna do something, we gonna do something. I ain't gonna whine about it, ain't gonna cry about it, and I sure as hell ain't gonna lie about it. I'm too old for that, baby. Like, can we get to the motherfucking real shit? Can we get to the motherfucking action and stop playing with these niggas, man? I'm not an actor, I'm a reactor. Sometimes nuclear, man. But let me slow it down. Let me Barry White this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's how you like it. But shit, man, I hope y'all all have had a night or had a good motherfucking week, man. We know this shit go how it go, man. I like to do shit a little different. I don't call it the weekend. I don't call it the weekday. I call it the strong day and the strong start. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, we don't ever think about shit ending. We think about shit extending. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, hey, get your mind out the gutter, baby. We gonna work on that. But I want all y'all to know, man, this shit is some grown man shit, man. We rising up out of the motherfucking abyss. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about being woke. It's just about being not sleep. Like a lot of these motherfuckers, man. They done slept in too long, need to get up out that bunk bed. Some of these niggas done got out of prison, but they still in prison in their motherfucking mind. Yeah, man, y'all need to wake that shit up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if you afraid of another nigga shining, nigga, do something bigger and better, nigga. But if all you can do is criticize and don't have nothing to show, then nigga, who the fuck want to know? Who the fuck care about a nigga opinion that's not worth anything, nigga? Like, give me your 2 cents, but nigga, put that shit in the piggy bank. Let me know if it add up. Cause nigga, shit, if we getting racks, why the fuck is we worried about niggas with 2 cents? All they trying to do is make their motherfucking shit attentive. We don't want to pay attention to that. See, it's called pay attention for a reason because it don't cost no money, but you still gotta motherfucking pay attention. You gotta actually use energy to actually listen to that bullshit. So make that shit substance. Like, what the fuck wrong with these niggas? That's why I say mind your business and your business is gonna mind you. Don't be in my business unless you shopping. I got stores, I got merchandise, I got real shit cracking. I don't promote my shit on here a lot because it's not the place for it. YouTube, bro, all these niggas do is play and joke. Hey, bro, listen, I don't play about my fucking music, nigga. So, nigga, if I'm on my homeboy channel, nigga, and we popping and we talking our shit, and I say, nigga, I send him some shit. I don't send niggas my shit, and I say play my shit, and you let some bitch ass nigga pull up that don't pull up often. He just pull up every now and then when he see a nigga like me or he see a nigga he want to try to steal or jock his shine. Hey, bro, that nigga shouldn't have no say so, man. You don't have no say so, man. Let me and my niggas congregate. Let us elevate. And then, nigga, we can move on to something else, nigga. But never let a nigga get in the way of progress, bro. I don't like that. I never let a nigga knock you. And my friends, my real peoples, nigga, we don't operate like that. Like, Benji, if you got a product for sale, bro, and a nigga motherfucking tell me, nigga, something about your product, nigga, bro, nigga, I feel like he trying to stop you from getting your bread. He trying to get money out your, like, bro, nigga, that shit should not be allowed, my nigga. We don't allow sucker shit no more, bro. If nigga doing sucker shit, let's call that shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? If we pull up and we fuck with you, bro, we nigga, if we own that, we own that. But when a nigga doing business, bro, let's keep it business, bro. Like, if a nigga got a product for sale, bro, and you consider yourself a brand, if we don't have no bad business, you ain't never motherfucking took no money out my pocket, nigga. You ain't never did nothing wrong to me. We don't even live in the same state. Why am I trying to knock a nigga business? That's hate, bro. That's like hatred. That's like jealousy, envy. That's what that is. That's no longer. I can't get at my energy no more, bro. What I look like arguing with a nigga about his opinion, and his opinion ain't even nothing, bro. Your opinion means what? Like, let's look. Can we think about this for a second? Why would I care about a nigga's opinion that pops up every blue moon when an opinion that don't mean nothing, nigga, to me, or it shouldn't mean nothing to you? If you got an opinion on something that you ain't heard yet, or you got an opinion on something that you can't even motherfucking, how you got an opinion on something you ain't heard, you ain't seen? Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Let that shit be what it is, nigga. Then you can speak. You don't speak. Like, I don't like nobody, nigga, like shitting on the motherfucking shitting on the presentation before it's presented. You know what I'm saying? You trying to sour my shit. I don't like that shit, bro. Like, nigga, when I fuck with my homeboys, the last thing you gonna do is make my homeboys look bad in front of me, nigga. and you ain't even standing on nothing, nigga. Like, bro, if I fuck with you, nigga, you fuck with me, bro, I'm gonna make sure, nigga, you always come out on top, nigga. I ain't gonna never let you come out on the bottom, nigga. And I don't think Benji understand that, nigga. Sometimes he too worried about having a show. All right, nigga, you can have your show, nigga, but nigga, understand who really, nigga, fuck with you, bro. I fuck with you, bro. So at the end of the day, nigga, if a nigga pull up to hate on me, nigga, he hating on the nigga that you fuck with, bro. If that's the only reason you pull up is to hate on the homie, then nigga, hey, bro, nigga, this ain't, nigga, come back later, bro. This ain't that right now, bro. Like, bro, stop being thirsty to have motherfuckers tune in when they ain't tuning in for nothing but bullshit. Because remember, nigga, when it was about you, they didn't want to tune in. Remember when them niggas was we had turned on you and was talking about, oh nigga, that nigga in the wrong, cousin, the wrong, blood sneaky and all. No, nigga, hey, who didn't snitch on you? Who didn't switch on you? Those are the niggas that you motherfucking fuck with hard, that fuck with you strong. Like, nigga, hey, they opinion matter. And the nigga that pull up, nigga, when everything good, but never pull up, nigga, when you going through it, nigga, what the fuck his opinion matter, nigga? It's like that song, man, back in the day, nigga, I think it was like New Edition or some shit, nigga. It's like, sunny days, everybody likes them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain? If you can't stand the rain and you only come around when it's sunshiny, that means, nigga, you a one-trick pony. That means you can only fuck with me when it's good. You know them niggas that come around, nigga, when you got the bread and you 2 steps ahead. But, nigga, when you down and out or you going through something, you will never see them. Or when they up, you'll never see them. Niggas want to pull up when they down and on their last motherfucking leg, nigga, with they hand out, expecting you to say they shit. Nigga, nah, nigga, where was you at? Where was you at, nigga, when it was grind time, bro? Where was you at, nigga, when we was really getting this motherfucking shit out the mud, nigga? Don't pull back up, nigga, because I'm your last resort and ain't nobody else fucking with you, nigga. Don't pull up because, nigga, oh, you want to hate on a nigga doing something? Or this nigga, or I'm doing something, so you want to pull up and knock it? Nigga, hey, bro, listen. If you ain't got no action, nigga, why do you have a reaction? Because you got to react to the action, right? If you can't react before you even see the action. That tells me, nigga, you ain't nothing but a hater. I don't deal with that shit, bro. My presentation is not gonna be soured by a nigga that don't have no taste. Understand what the fuck I just said, man. My presentation or my people's presentation, I'm not gonna allow to be soured by niggas or motherfuckers with no taste. Nigga, we gonna come to this bitch, nigga, and sit like kings and queens, nigga, because we supposed to. We gonna hold our heads high. We gonna motherfucking present ourselves as worthy of being motherfucking royal, nigga. And nigga, loyalty is royalty. So let's keep it funky. Let's keep it motherfucking trill. Let's stop fucking letting these fuck niggas come and tarnish our shit. That's all I'm saying, nigga. Pull up, nigga, with motherfucking honor, nigga. These niggas don't got shit to say, bro, but nothing. Hey, look, it's a whole lot of motherfucking light talking, nigga. Oh, my fault, nigga. I'm running my mouth and ain't even paying attention to the motherfucking chat. Oh, shit. Y'all know how I get. Some more facts. Sorry, 4685. Shaking my damn head. You feel me, though? Gentlemen, have a great AM. I'm moving around school. She said I'm moving around. Oh, so you can sit your ass down. Nah, I feel you, man. Hey, look. It's all love, man. I'm just talking my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not no motherfucking problem. I just want my niggas to do better, you know what I'm saying? We gotta make this shit, man, last and shit. Nigga, make this shit. And that's why I feel like, nigga, my shit gonna age well because, nigga, it's about something. Nigga, yeah, nigga, the ass makes you look. But, nigga, that's not what this shit is about.
Locust song for the 2 triple O. Coming real with the next episode. Hold up. below. Coming real, it's the next episode.
What's up with my people, man?
Hold up.
Yeah, I didn't even tell nobody I was doing this. I just kind of like,
We don't play. We
a
gon'
lot
rock
of
it.
times, man. Listen,
What's up, Dre? Locust
I
song for
got
the
too much shit
2
going
low.
on,
Coming real, it's the next episode.
but it's never too much. My nigga Dre too much, man. Shout out to
Hold
Cuz,
up.
man.
Hey. Oh my, who be thinking we soft? We don't play.
What's up, Dre? Locust song for the 2 low. Coming real, it's the next episode.
Man. Yeah, man, this is all love, man, till it ain't, man. Like I said, man.
Hold up. Hey.
My shit be freezing up a lot lately and shit, because I don't know if I be having too many programs open or what, nigga, but that shit irritating as fuck. You see that nigga teeth look like piano keys. Yo. Shit, I was on the wrong one. Shit, goddamn. Ain't that about a bitch? Yeah. You know a nigga got a vent, man. Gotta get that shit off. Why not? You feel what I'm saying?
Lucky. Rolex. Presidential.
Yeah.
The best.
So let me ask you something, Lucky.
Tell me where the bitch at.
Why you think
Where the bitch at?
this presidential Rolex
Nigga, where the bitch at? Nigga, where the bitch
got my
at?
initials on the back?
Nigga, where the bitch at?
Yeah, right here.
I'ma get bad.
Nah.
Right here?
Let me see this shit, man.
What the fuck wrong with you? Chop, nigga. That's my shit you stole. With the rest of my shit off the safe deposit box.
It's that yellow tape, do not cross. You get picked off like a pick six. Pointed at you, knock limbs off. Like a nigga kicking a pair of Timbs off. I'm hardcore, these niggas soft like cotton balls or a ball of yarn. I'm a big dog, I'm a carnivore. If you love your dog, you should pet him more. I'm straight to the rack, no spin moves. But these hands is known to leave men bruised. Stiff arms like firearms. Get the Heisman Trophy out then too. Where the bitch at? Bring a friend too. Got a wingman in the weed too. The yellow tape is the preview and the reason why we don't need you. I'm maximizing my profit margin. Got property on Mars, but I'm not a Martian. I'm otherworldly, I'm a galaxy. I'm in another league, who wanna challenge me? I'm a balance beam, I'm like a ballerina. When I bada bing them, know I gotta beat them. Like a refugee, check the pedigree. Got the plot to bleed them, I'm a righteous leader. I'm a stand-up guy. When I went to Compton, I asked anybody know Doe Boy. He said, who you talk about? Ice Cube. Them boys in the hood don't know, boy. Got marked out in his home turf. Pokey proved that you's a fat coward. He said I'm in the hood, pop out, and his fat ass hopped in the shower. Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. I'm too raw, these niggas halfway cooked. Scared to come outside cause his ass too shook. Nigga, where the bitch at? Nigga, get booked. Where the bitch at? Nigga, come and get booked.
I did.
Nigga, where the bitch at? Nigga, come get booked. Where the blick at? Go and get that. Nigga, where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at. Tell me where the bitch at. Get the click clack, get your lick back. Nigga, where the bitch at? Nigga, where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at. Where the blick at? Go and get that. Tell me where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at? Get the click clack, get your lick back. Nigga, where the bitch at? Where the bitch at? Where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at? Fuck the chit chat, nigga, miss that. Get your click clack, get your lick back. Niggas violated, then celebrated. Won't tolerate it, to go get back. Got the drop on them, now they located. Catch them slipping while they both faded. Red rum, 50 round drum. You can try to run, but you won't make it. Robbing the homies like robbing me. Not my business, but I made it mine. That pack you took, that was half mine, and I need it back. Nigga, tax time. That watch you took, that was mine too. That was life on hold like line 2. That's a flat line, now I got you. That's bad timing like times 2. When it's bedtime, this your curfew. He said traumatic, is that you? I ain't know that was your crew. You know how we get down, fool. I said it's a little too late for that. That's a little homie that you ride, fool. He said, how was I supposed to know? I said, I'm the wrong one to lie to. That Rolex got my initials on it. That ring you rockin', that's mine too. Any last words from a dead man? You can cry, but please don't beg, man. Shit's mandatory on my wayside. Waist deep like Tyree sliding. Activate, I'm Trama, been mad it. Mob deep, I'm a prodigy, you have it. Slice your celery, split your cabbage. I ain't stingy, y'all let you have it. Even Benji know I blacked out. Mac a bitch, blow her back out. What the fuck, I got a cap out. Caught a op with his ass out. You in the shitter, but you just stalling. Switch hitter, but you ain't ballin'. Don't be bitter, bitch, stop calling.
Hello.
Stop calling. Don't be bitter, bitch, stop calling. Bitch, stop calling. Nigga, get booked. Bitch, nigga, you can get booked. Yo, boy, shook. Get booked. Where the blick at? Go and get that. Nigga, where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at? Get the click clack, get your lick back. Nigga, where the bitch at? Nigga, where the bitch at? Nigga, where the bitch at? Where the blick at? Go and get that. Tell me where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at? Tell me where the bitch at? Get the click clack, get your lick back. Nigga, where the bitch at? Nigga, where the bitch at? Tell me where the
Killed
bitch
today,
at?
serving a high-risk warrant in Echo Park. Give me the bitch.
Give me the bitch. Give me the bitch so I can do this, bitch. You fail. Appreciate it, my nigga. RP Nate.
Rolex. Presidential.
The best.
So let me ask you something, Lucky.
Tell me where.
Yeah, my nigga Nate Dogg, man, wants to kill him right there, bro. Get your lick back. Get your click clack. Get your lick back. Yo, yo, yo.
Scoop, scoop. Oh, shit.
Take this down. Let me take this down real quick.
Yeah, you got me all confused over here. How you doing, my king?
Oh, man, you know what I'm saying? Lovely and bubbly. I'm good.
Type shit.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. What's nice? Everything
Oh.
or what?
Yeah, the StreamYard was so nice to me. It was telling me I'm on my way to you. It was that before. Okay, type shit. Okay.
Yeah, we got to upgrade around here. You know what I'm saying?
We upgraded.
Yeah, you know, we got to make it like at least motherfucking futuristic or at least modern day. In this
It's giving that. It's giving that. I that's what I'm gathering. That's what I'm gathering.
Real talk. I was talking about you earlier. I was like, hey, I like how she was talking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like how you were saying, like, you know, you too sexy to be fighting and getting all these brides and these whores and all this stuff. Yeah, I felt it.
God, no. I'm not cut from that cloth. I let a person know in a minute. I ain't hard at all. I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I get it confused. Oh, baby. What's going on? Did you get your hair braided yet? What's up?
No, I still didn't get braided. You didn't see it? I was cammed up and shit. That shit was all over the place.
Oh, did you? Let me see.
Oh, you said let you see?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta turn my camera back on. That shit tripping, man.
Oh hell! Look at the shit stuttering. They get nervous, boy. They service get nervous. You see that, Tori?
What? No, I was just turning my camera back on, bro. I'm just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good. It's just all over the place. I'm ready to get it done. And it's hot.
Lay down. Yeah, you got a whole lot of hair, boy.
Uh-huh.
For no reason at all. Ugh.
Yeah, it's like it's thick too. It's like see how thick it is and shit.
Calm down. We can talk. We ain't got to see. I ain't got to look at all that. You can talk at the same time. I got the visual.
You understand? Yeah, shit thick.
Making me mad. You don't need all that.
Why wouldn't you be mad about that though? They be like, "Oh, this nigga, you got too much hair." Well, I mean, but they love the hair. But they be
I'm like you when I grow up. Shit, that's what I'm trying to be in life.
Hey, you gotta get this oil I be using, man.
What kind of oil you be using?
Shit, oil of oregano, but that shit, and then I be putting the little gold oil in there, the gold mineral oil.
Oh, you cutting up.
See this shit right here? I got bottles of this shit right here. From Lolo, you know what I'm saying?
Let me see what's okay. What is it? Optimum or Ormus? Okay.
24 karat gold mineral oil.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Type shit.
It clean out your pineal gland and shit, and restores your motherfucking neural optics that have been damaged by fluoride, all types of bullshit in the air. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Okay. Look at you. You did your social studies.
Oh yeah, I'm big on that type shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sharing is caring. I thank you for the information.
You know, with all the shit that they be poisoning us with, we gotta stay like, we gotta purify ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
A lot of shit that they put, like, I didn't understand that they was putting this metal, my favorite candy, it was called Sour Jacks. I had ended up looking at the ingredients one day. I was like, it said, not aluminum, but titanium phosphate. I said,
Oh Lord.
they got titanium phosphate, and then I grow weed, so I started noticing that, I take samples of the weed and shit because I clone them and shit, and I be like testing to see what's in them from the rainfall and stuff like that, in the soils. And it was aluminum phosphate that I kept finding in the shit. So I'm like, man, what the fuck is that coming from? I figured it's from the chemtrails and whatever they raining upon us.
Oh,
Purify ourselves, man.
chemtrails. I ain't heard that in a minute, man.
So I take this shit right here. It got everything in it in one shot. If you look at it.
Okay, let me see it. Sea moss. How you say that?
Sea moss, sour sap, shilajit, and man, it make you have sex like a motherfucking king. I mean, and then it motherfucking also just keeps you good. You know what I'm saying? Pure. You know
well, you shouldn't have any problem in that department. How young are you?
Oh no, I don't have no problem in that department. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, yeah, you're still young. You shouldn't have any problem. They could
I was just saying that's what it helps with. That's like one of the
yeah, it elongates the situation at hand.
yeah.
What you doing time of night? Is this your type of day? Is this your time of your day?
When I do go live, I'll be going live around like it just depends, but yeah, about this time, you know what I'm saying? I just be talking my shit. I didn't know that Benji had went motherfucking. I thought he had stopped because I was on his page and he fucking stopped. But I realized this nigga went back live. He's still live, so fuck him.
He's trying to keep that moment going, that momentum going. I mean, I know earlier today it was a lot of people in his chat. I ain't never seen like that, but yeah, once you get that type of momentum going, you got to keep feeding them. You know what I'm saying? By popular demand. But I mean, sometimes you can't duplicate it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep trying. You know, until you figure out your niche.
I've been there, done that. Yeah, I don't even really care too much about that shit no more because I feel like you really can't control it. It's gonna come and go when it comes. But you're right. You got to keep that momentum up.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a wave. You know what I'm saying? You got to just, make sure you be there to catch it. You know.
What's your shit cracking like?
Man, nothing. I be having skeletons. Don't nobody coming in there messing with me. I mean, unless I'm fussing and cussing. Then they there for that. But aside from that, that's not what my panel is the Boom Boom Room. So up and coming artists is my son. He's an artist, and so just any undiscovered people, I like to interview them and just get them out there, whatever. But I just life been lifing. I lost my dad about 6 months ago, so I just started back, kind of like cruising the streets, just trying to show out my people I'm subscribed to, people that have been showing me love. Just come hit on your panel and just hang out with y'all a little bit, whatever.
Yeah, definitely start with me because I'm an artist too. You know what I'm saying? I do whatever I do. I do everything I do myself, so I need some help.
Okay.
Yeah, real shit.
That's what. And most importantly, if nothing else, man, don't sign no 360 deal. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got my own company.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I think, the more we preach that, I don't know if you familiar with Young Dolph story. Yeah. I think that's what happened to Tory Lanez, hence the reason why they fast forward him to jail. They be trying to, once you got the key, or once you got the formula and stuff like that, they be trying to shut you down and stuff. But
like and all that, yeah.
Yeah, and so they try to discourage us, by that type of stuff. But we got to keep, steadfast and just keep, being diligent. You know what I'm saying, and stay in our true craft. And
we gotta not know for an answer too. Like we gotta take our power back and stop doing it.
Absolutely. So most definitely, yeah. And see, a lot of time artists, they don't have like the support of a family. I used to be. When I was younger, I used to. I tried to get into the scene and stuff like that. Did pretty good, but then had to leave. But and when I came back, I didn't. I already had a kid, got married and stuff. So they I'm damaged goods. So when I found out my son was into it, I'm like, oh hell yeah. And the thing is, when I was trying to get discovered and this, that, and the third, I didn't have the support of my family or my parents. So I try to make sure that I'm there for my son. However you want me to be here, I'm here. That's the third. So it helps a lot, when you got a whole village supporting you.
I feel the same way. I didn't have no support, because really, I didn't really have no big family. I got like a small family, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as here, because all my family in ATL and in the first. So yeah. So yeah, I went to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, for a while, right before everything blew up down there. But my daughter was born and my baby mom started acting like, you know what I'm saying, like she didn't just tell me to go follow my dreams and shit like that.
Yeah. That's a test.
Oh,
that was a test. We was just trying to see if you was gonna get right back.
Yeah.
So are you from Atlanta?
What's up?
Are you from Atlanta?
I'm from Portland, but I lived in Atlanta for a while, and then I came to Cali, then I moved back to Portland. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around, but yeah, my hometown is Portland.
Stop following me. Shit.
Stop following you? You in Portland?
No, I was in Cali and I'm in the A.
I was about to say, your ass better not be here, because if you
I promise you. Oregon? What y'all got going on up there? What y'all be doing up there in Oregon?
Man, shit, nigga, it's a lot of little nightclubs and jazz clubs, and it's not a big hip hop scene like that, but like
jazz.
It's a lot of racism on that shit, but it's getting better.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, that's good. A lot of these small undeveloped cities and stuff, man, they be having some kept secrets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Oh, you ain't never lied.
Yeah. So they always go to the big cities, man. You need to go to the small cities, the undeveloped cities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Population 3, including you and me, and those are the diamond in the roughs right there. Those are the diamonds.
Why is that? Because you stand out, or because what? You just
it's authentic. It's homegrown. It's soul. It's because see, I'm sure that if they're choosing this path, it's in their spirit. It's who they are, and it's articulating their thoughts and their feelings, and it's just it's the real it's rugged truth.
Right.
Pain, just all that stuff. You can't really get that in the city because it seems so fabricated. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely.
Yeah, you don't really find your true self. People dancing, have the same hairstyle, same clothing, driving the same car.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, small cities, it's real authentic. It's rough. It's just raw. It's yes, and then you can turn around and make it into what you want it to be. You know what I'm saying?
See, but I like your attitude because you like look at things like as a glass half full instead of half empty. I like that.
Yeah, it took me a minute, but yeah, it's always been that way. But life shows you different, but you have to keep hope, right?
Exactly. I say faith. Hope is nice, but faith is even stronger. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it is. It's powerful.
Yeah.
But it's a work in progress. So but it's I find a lot of purpose in trying to just anybody that listens to me, and if there's anything that they could take away from what I say, and I don't know what be driving me and making me say what I say sometimes, but I be hoping that anybody within the sound of my voice, there's some takeaway from it. You know what I'm saying?
I took some away from it. I definitely did. When I heard that you said something that don't many women say, and that stuck in my mind. I was like, well, I don't really hear too many women talk like that no more. They be trying to be like these little reality TV shows and shit. I be thinking, damn, I gotta go all the way out the country to find me a woman that thinks like that.
You ain't gotta go to Africa, baby. We right here. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to look up. It's wisdom. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that grow up and there's people that grow old. But I've always been this way. I just never been so vocal. But this is me. This is how I've always been. But yeah, it's just you don't. I don't know. It's just depending on the cloth that you're cut from. What you see. I mean, but even if you were brought up in a situation like that, you as a woman, you should want more for yourself. Because we watch movies. We watch those love, those love movies and love songs, and we be wanting that.
Right.
But sometimes, society don't allow us to be women. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to be homie, lover, friend. We got to be all this other type stuff. Like, and then we start trying to complicate it. If everybody just maintain their roles and just, organically just come together.
Right.
Please. Man, that's the beautifulest love.
And stop worrying about what everybody else doing and start worrying about what you got. You know what I'm saying? And
eyes on your keep your eyes on your paper.
That's why I said mind your business. And sometimes that's what the title say. I said, the smartest thing to do sometimes is just mind your business and worry about what you can do and what you got going. You know what I mean? Don't use everybody as a measuring stick. You know what I'm saying? Do your best. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because we're not being measured by the same stick.
Exactly.
So my best thing might not be your best. You know what I'm saying? And most importantly, we shouldn't judge. You know what I'm saying? So, and that be my downfall. Because it's like Blue, you knew better. You knew better. What did this? What did they always show you? You know what I'm saying? But you still be trying to, like you said, keep the faith. You know what I'm saying? Because this too shall pass. You don't know what season. You don't know what season you'll meet a person in. They may be transitioning. You know what I'm saying? They may be in the process. And perfection.
And you don't know what they've been through either. Yeah, because they could have been through hell. You never know.
Correct. And perfection don't happen overnight. So it's like that's what we have to. That's what we have to have for each other. And it's not a lot of that going on. And I totally understand. I totally understand.
Right.
But, yeah.
I can't. I'm telling you right now, like I wish I had the mentality I have right now 10 years ago, but you got to live and experience it to even get
exactly.
But
it's wisdom. So, just imagine, people, your age that aren't. Unfortunately, men. Y'all develop a little bit slower than women. But as I'm congregating with people, I'm finding out that roles have kind of changed a little bit. Women are now becoming more immature. I'm finding that a lot of younger men, prefer older women because they don't want to do the young girls and their shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, times have changed, but when I was growing up, women were always maturer than men. You know what I'm saying? And so 21, we're at our fullest peak, whereas it takes a man 20 all the way up to 25 to come into his full maturity level.
Right.
But now, generations have changed, and now it's like, shit. Dudes, in their 30s be trying to holler, and I'd be like, I don't know. I don't even know if you.
I'll probably holler at you, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna hold you. But shit, I'm damn 40. You know what I'm saying? Shit, goddamn shit.
Baby, you said damn near, so you still in your 30s. Okay.
Man, shit.
Everybody be always trying to fast forward me. They be trying to fast forward me over there on the old gang, late over there on the party line and shit. They be trying to fast forward me and shit. I be kicking and screaming. I'm like, look, man, I'm 47. I'm more 45 than 50. Trying to fast forward me and shit, trying to make me a golden girl. I'm like, man, but
golden girl is crazy. a cougar. Is that what you said?
I'm a puma. You know what I said? You were there when I said it.
I ain't never heard of puma though. Like I heard a cougar, but a puma.
Yeah, so I'm thinking cougar. I'm making this shit up as I go along. But a puma. Okay,
you got some lingo. I see it, man.
Yeah, I got. Yeah. So, but like Puma is so I'm thinking, if we talking years, I think about like maybe like 2 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking cougar would be about, I'm guessing 15. Hold on, no. Let me take that back. Cougar probably be about 7 to 10, and then the jaguar would be 10 and up. So we got jaguars. We got jaguars, we got cougars, and we got pumas.
Huh.
Yeah.
See, I think of the cougar as like anywhere from like 40 and up.
Yeah, that's in relation to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I was saying was, 7 to 10 would be considered. well,
Years apart.
7 years to 10 years, it'd be a cougar.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But okay, so you said you're almost, so are you more 35 or 40?
40. I say I'm closer to 40 than 35. That's what I'm saying.
Type shit. Okay, that's crazy work. I don't know. It's just. I don't know. It's starting to become very intriguing to me because it's like, I don't know. It's just the world. You just really see the world changing. You know what I'm saying? And like the maturity of the younger men, which I'm still baffled by because it's like, first of all, I mean, I don't know if you was born in a single parent home, so you was raised by your mom. You're a mama's baby. You know what I'm saying?
I had two parents, but I'm definitely a mom. I still,
yeah. So it's just, I mean, I don't know. I never saw it from that perspective. You know what I'm saying? That, I don't know. It's just like y'all have zero nonsense for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want something. I mean, even though the numbers are with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, when I was growing up, it was like 7 women to 1 man. I can't imagine.
Exactly. It used to be way more of plentiful.
Yep, you had a bigger ratio, but now they've introduced the LGS elemental P.
Yeah, never mind.
And then so it's like, they're thinning the possibility and the probability.
Exactly.
But they are shifting. They sifting the bullshit from the real. You know what I'm saying? So, the people who would just go for anything or fall for any, just be with anybody or anything. Yeah, let them be amongst themselves, be it the same sex or opposite, whatever. But the real people, we'll find each other. We'll find each other, and I just pray that we lock in. And
got to, because it's too many weirdos nowadays.
Yeah.
And the way things is going, you're gonna need somebody real because it is like that until it gets to a point where things become more. I feel like Black people, one of the worst things we probably ever did, allegedly. I mean, well, not allegedly, but I'm just saying, is integrate, because some of the times I felt like we probably, well, it wasn't all our fault, but we should have just probably stayed to ourselves and built our own, which we tried to do.
No, it was not our fault. The white man was raping the women, and the white women was seeking that mandigo. So that shit was forced upon us. So as far as we're talking about 100% African American. Yeah, that's far and in between. Either you got Caucasian, or you have Indian, or you got Irish, or you got we're all just a mixed breed. If we all started with just Adam and Eve, and just imagine we started with those two, and then they had babies who had babies. We all came from the same thing. So in some way, if it's 6 degrees of separation or 10 degrees of separation,
we
still have blood that run in each other. I hate that we have to categorize it with
and all that. Yeah, but we do have that dominant gene though. Like we Black, it don't matter if you got a drop of Black in you, we can see it. It's gonna manifest in some type of way. And the thing is, it don't matter what it is, but anything can come from Black. But 2 white people can't make a Black baby, but 2 Black people can make an albino blue-eyed baby.
Come on, church.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that lets you know right there that everything came from us, because, even in the Bible, it said, God said, let there be light. He didn't say, let there be darkness. He said, he came out the dark and started with darkness. You know what I mean? So I feel like the white man has tried to whitewash history so long and everything. And God has said, in his own way, I think we have some people have a bad or the wrong impression of what God is as a whole, but I believe he has a plan. He does have a plan, but it's just a different plan than we might want sometimes. But I feel like we definitely got to trust in that, because everything that was done in the dark is starting to come to the light. You can see it. You know what I'm saying? These people are starting to crash out. You know what I'm saying? All the people that did all that fucked up shit to us and was history, it's all starting to come to light, because a lot of the people that did that, their kids now are grown or they're dying off. So I feel like when people start dying off, the things that they were covering up start coming to the light because they can't no longer keep it that way. Or some people want,
Mhm.
and some people want to, rid themselves of their guilt by, confessing their sins before they die.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
If they're offered that opportunity, a lot of times they take it to the grave. But unfortunately, their offsprings. See, they think that what they did yesterday won't affect that today or tomorrow. Now, karma don't come spinning. If it don't spin on you in your lifetime, it'll come for your kids. And that's where the
Yes.
generational curse come from.
Yes, you ain't never lied. Hey, you know what I was actually thinking about the other day? I was talking to a friend of mine. I was saying the fact that it has to be something to this. How, okay, for instance, when they sentence people and stuff like that, they'll
Mhm.
give us 3 life sentences. There's something to that because think about it. Like if you only live one,
Mm-hmm.
give me 3 or 4 life sentences. Like why wouldn't you just stop at one life? You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, you trying to keep my generations in this. You trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh,
Oh, your generations and your generations.
yes, I believe it has something to do with that because why else would they give us 3 life sentences for one crime or 2? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something to that. Like, they trying to lock down our family or lock down our spirit some type of way, DNA, whatever. Think about it. It has to be something deeper to this shit. You know?
Yeah, it is. It is. Now that you say it, because see, like, okay, so because see, we really don't know. They get life sentence, they send them away. We don't see them no more, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But are they really there?
See?
Are they really there? Like, is Diddy really there? Or is he on an island?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Epstein. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Epstein, they spotted him. He been riding around. Like, I think he got, and then also they could get clones. They got clones.
That's where I was going next because we're talking about what is his name? NBA young boy, and who's another one? Oh, Gucci Man.
Yep,
They
Gucci Man.
one way and they come back out a whole nother person.
Nigga be like, hold on, man, that nigga did not look like that, but he looked like him, but he don't look like him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, you already heard with I know you. Did you listen to Cat Williams when he was spilling the tea on what's that? What was that football man? What's his name? The dude, the bow-legged football man. Shit. They be sitting on his couch. He be smoking cigars. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, you talking about Shannon Sharp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He already covered that. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about. I mean, he was even though he was well, he kept a stern, strict face.
Yeah.
But he was still making humorous, but he was speaking truth. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy how stuff has come full circle. With Diddy, a lot of the stuff that he spoke about on that couch or on that chair. We're seeing it in real time right now.
And they making Diddy pay for that stuff, but Diddy wasn't the only one. He learned that behavior from them people.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. The security guards, other artists. I heard, with what was the shit? Danny Kane, and what was the boy band? Make It Six. They said that Don.
26, yeah.
Yep, Don. Was a part of the buffoonery when it came to Q.
Yeah.
He said he woke up in a sweat. He had been drugged by something on the couch. I mean, when he woke up on a mattress and didn't know what happened to himself.
Man.
Now I see that Dawn is also she's suing Diddy for things that were done to her. And I guess the thing is this, you become a victim. I just don't understand how you can have it in your heart to re-victimize someone and you know how you felt when you were victimized.
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you stop it? Why didn't you, why you didn't shake the table? Why the fuck didn't you, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, eventually, and a lot of, what happened to the women, like with Bill Cosby, I believe all that stuff, but I just don't understand why we are prosecuting people 20, 30, 40 years ago from a crime.
Right. It just doesn't make sense because I see what you're saying because that's what I be saying too. Like we be cooking, I swear to God, we getting this shit because fuck it. Like it's like Why is this so important now? Oh, because it's something else that y'all trying to keep us distracted
There's
from.
an agenda. There you go.
Mhm.
Like they starting a small fire over here, and we need to be looking over there.
Exactly.
You
Now
understand?
you want to tell us about aliens and shit? Well, we've been digging for that years
Look,
ago. Like I knew something was up. I mean, because look, Project Bluebeam, and then all of a sudden AI comes out right before. So now we can excuse it and say, oh, it might be AI. It's not
yeah,
real.
we normalizing the shit. You know, and they look for real as shit. They would look real as hell. Like it's no way. And you know, it's I mean, they're here, and while people are embracing it, and this is rad, and this is cool.
Right.
I don't understand that we are deleting our jobs and our positions, and it's going to be replaced with AI.
Yep. You ain't never lied. Machines and AI is everything now. And they taking your job, but it might make some stuff easier. But I always said, like, what if they get the inclination to take us out? They gonna
Right.
be tired of listening to us.
iRobot.
Y'all please hit that like button, man, and y'all subscribe to the homie Sad in Blue, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she a beautiful personality, got her own content. Put your thing in the chat if you want to or whatever. Yeah.
I can't do it unless you make me. Tori gotta hit.
You don't got a vibrator stick?
Huh?
You don't got a wrench?
No, I ain't. Yeah, we ain't.
I am so sorry, man. I didn't know I got you right now.
Yeah, you don't mess with me like that. It's cool though, but Tori,
you got a badge.
Tori ain't supposed to be down there. He got a branch. He ain't supposed to be pretty. He's supposed to do something. Hell.
You got a badge, so I don't know how you don't have a wrench.
I got a badge. Oh, let me see something. I don't think I was in blue when I was talking to you. Hold on, let me see here.
Yeah, you got a wrench.
Oh, okay, my bad. Damn, I was trying to be spoiled. Why you be over here? Don't be calling me out like that. Look,
I wouldn't do you like that. We see you try to play me out.
I just thought that Tori would be able to. I never seen nobody drop my link, make me feel special like I be making y'all. That's why he was
saying, like, I want you to drop your link, and that's why I say people need to sign. Yeah, I want to fuck with people who fuck with me.
You want me to drop my link? Anything else you want me to drop?
You can drop whatever you want to drop it. I'll make sure I catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Let me stop playing. Shit, I be writing out all these checks I can't cash.
Oh shit. Well, hey, if you gotta avoid it, just make sure, you know what I'm saying, we can like work something out, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at you! Look at you! The trader can. You just keep the hop alive. Look at you. But yeah, yeah. I don't be liking like big crowds and stuff. Like, I mean, when people are, granted that it'd be good, content and stuff, but I like to congregate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the stuff I talk about don't allow me to have big crowds no more like I used to, because I used to do the stuff I used to be on. I used to be like 500 in the chat, stuff like that. Now, I swear they be like limiting my numbers because I be talking about so much controversial shit, and I feel like they be like monitoring my shit. But a lot of my shit.
Have you had any strikes on your page? Do you think you
with this new channel?
Okay.
With my old channels, I used to get strikes and shit. Like people, like they sabotage my shit. Like people was hating.
Okay. Cause see, I thought that you had more than this. I thought you had more subscribers when I first saw you.
I had like 10,000, and I had like 2 million views, and they took my channel. So I'll start over again. This is my new channel.
Well, hey, just kind of keep an eye out, because whatever it was, whatever policy and procedure, whatever community guideline you had violated, don't be too surprised if you end up your page coming back. I've been seeing a lot of people who had those big pages, like after 6 months, their pages come back because it's no more applicable in the guidelines of community, and they can't hold the strike to get you, and you end up getting your page back.
What?
Yes.
I hope so. That would be dope if I can get my shit back.
Just stay on the lookout. Stay on the lookout, man. Yes. I've been seeing that a lot. And I guess it's just the times that we're in.
Yeah, because I feel like that is the times. I feel like everything is coming to the light, and people are starting to realize, like, we did shit wrong. Like, I was talking about the teachers, too. Like, the teachers are starting to crash out. And this is trickling down from the parents. Because the kids was getting out of control because they started taking the power away from the parents. And the kids feel like they could call the police on the parent and stuff. You can't discipline your kids. All this shit is crazy now that the teachers don't have no power. Now they crashing out because they like, nigga, we can't do shit to these kids. The kids got more power than us. So the world's kind of take a look at itself. You know what I'm saying?
We got to revisit this topic. You know, it was during I believe it was George Bush administration, or the one before that or after that, I can't remember, but the No Child Left Behind. When they did that, man, they you know, they really took the power out of the home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, you know, there are some, you know, there are a lot of situations where they need to step in and save the child. But for whatever reason, they don't never step in and save the child. And they harp on, or they prey upon parents that are actually loving with their heart. They're raising with their heart. They're not trying to cause the heart the children any hurt, harm, or danger. But they make it difficult for that parent to be a parent by you know, them with assistance and all this other type stuff. But the other parent that is obvious, you know what I'm saying, kid come to school, unkept, bruises, skinny, you know, those type of things you have to look at, but they don't care about it. Another thing that you know, if you really about the children, these at home schools with these kids that are at home, a lot of times these parents that are abusive, they keep their kids home so they don't have to worry about, you know, anybody, child, you know, CPS or anybody getting called. They need to have some type of reinforcement for those, for the kids that are at home. Like we have to have mandatory visits, like twice a year. Shit, because just imagine, the kids are at school, home from school, and nobody heard from the kids in 2-3 years.
Man, and they getting away with it.
We could have caught that. But if you're never going to the home and monitoring the home and most importantly, monitoring the children, you're never going to be able to. I mean, come on, man.
But you know what I really think, though? I think they need to pay they need to really, America got to get their shit straight, period. And we need to pay these teachers more, because there's no reason these kids ain't going to respect nobody that they make more money than. These kids be having more money than the teacher. How you going to, nigga ain't looking like, nigga, I'm selling crack and I got more money than your ass got, and why should I listen to you? You driving the Pinto. Nah, man, the teachers gotta take pride in their shit, and we need to take pride in our teachers because they the motherfucking ones dealing with our kids.
Our badass kids. Yeah. Right. They get paid once a month and they got to budget the fuck out that shit. And then when they not, just depending if they're seasonal, during the summertime when school is out, they got to find another job. Exactly. You know, and you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, you know, we should view the school age teachers as we do our professors. Yes. You know, in college, you know, they on salary and they really living good.
Yes.
You know, and so it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If we could pay $100, $200 a week for one child to go to daycare and they ain't learning nothing, they're just watching our kids. Why can't we, you know, pour that into our teachers that are actually teaching our kids?
Because the kids ain't stupid. They know if somebody's struggling. Yeah. If somebody's struggling, they can't look up to somebody struggling, no matter how smart they are. You look at like they look up to the rappers and the ball players because they got the lifestyle that they want. You know what I'm saying? So of course they're gonna look up to them. They don't see the doctors and the big money guys in the hood are like that. They're gonna see the ballers and they're gonna see the motherfucking and the rappers and shit like that because they came from that and that's who they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we gotta look at. We gotta start looking at what we made interesting and what we made cool, and what we think is cool is what we look up to. What do you look up to? Oh, probably something that you could aspire to be. You feel me? Like that's important, man. Like otherwise we gonna keep having this same problem because it's starting to spiral and we still got time to kind of like fix it, but if we ain't gonna do shit about it, it's just gonna keep getting worse. You know,
I just think first thing first, man, we need to get the chief of command on out the way. Yeah. Lately, the decisions he's been making, I feel is a detriment to our government, to our country. Yeah. And you know, start from the head of the fish and then work your way down. And then I think that at that point, we can start trying to get things together. There's a lot of old laws that needs to be, stricken from the record because it's not applicable to our times that we're living in. And instead of them, a lot of them also are used as loopholes for, that gives officials, to rob or steal from us. And they're still within the laws because it's in the law book. It needs to be stricken. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be stricken from the record. Like if we really want to see in our country a change in our country, we really need to start looking, first at the, the Constitution.
Yeah.
And start striking a lot of the stuff that is not applicable to today.
Well, you're right about that, but I feel like we already are duped because, not to cut you off. I'm sorry if I cut you off.
You're absolutely fine.
Like I feel like because if you really like go back and look at the real history, we had a golden age already. We need to go back to what was successful on that level.
Mm-hmm.
It's not trying to do things on this Jiminy Cricket, Jim Crow level, because that whole system needs to be thrown away. Hey, throw the shit away. Like, it's not going to get better by changing little laws. We need to just get rid of that whole government scheme. That's bullshit. They're all corrupt. They're all wrong. They all don't. Bro, the whole Federal Reserve, I'm sorry to say, is bullshit. Like,
it is. Yes, sir.
People.
That Federal Reserve,
Uh-huh.
we don't have, look, you can't even walk into a bank. If you had a check for $13,000,
Uh-huh.
you walk into a bank, and that safe is filled with money, right?
Yes.
But walk in there today with a check for $13,000 and watch how quickly they tell you, come back tomorrow, we'll have the money then.
I'm glad you said that because I swear I talked about this like 2 shows ago.
Oh, really?
LeBron James, when he had first got his check, he seen how real it was. This man, he had got that. His first Nike check was for $100 million. He is $90 million to be exact. He went to take out. His whole plan was, I'm going to go take out $250,000. He could not take out that money.
Yeah, because they didn't have it on hand.
I think that wasn't that he didn't have it on hand. They wanted to make him feel like, boy, we gonna make you wait on. Like they gave him the shit.
Yeah, for his money. Yeah, because you know what? When we deposit our money to this account, when we have our deposits and our money deposited to the account, they borrow against our money.
Yeah. They can print as much as they want, but you're exactly right. They
borrow against it. But for us and us doing business, they wouldn't be held afloat, and so, it was real weird, during, when we was going through the COVID time, and you go to a grocery store or to a fast food restaurant, they got a sign on the door or the window stating, please come with exact change. No change is available. And I'm like, how the fuck is that so when we're printing change from the Federal Reserve? Well, the material that we use to print the change is from overseas.
Uh-huh.
So, we need to be really, truly, honestly bringing all of our business back here.
Exactly. That's what I meant. Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Like, we have to. Because everything is so corrupted, I feel like it's too far gone not to. Like, we gotta, if you got bad grass, you gotta eventually start looking at the roots and the seeds. Because if the seed is even corrupted, how is the plant gonna be any better? It's like you gotta judge the tree by the fruit it produces. Yeah. If it produces bad fruit, you might have to uproot that whole tree and start over again.
That sounds like too much common sense, and that's what we're lacking here in society. Well, so it's like, I don't know. We got to get better leaders, better leaders that are more diverse. Man, I just pray. That's all I used to hear that all the time. Older people say, I pray for our country.
I feel like a black man and a black woman on the same page can do anything. I feel like we need to get that back first. Like, if you watch that movie Black Panther, remember that man said one of the
Oh shit! Now I got to do a little. I'm gonna take all the panels where people be getting the content creator get muted because the phone done rang and stuff, and then leave me up here by myself. I'm finna screenshot this stuff and start putting it on my page. I don't know why they did this. This is a takeover. This is the new Boom Boom Room production. I just want to thank you all for coming. Crowd participation. How you doing down there, Mr. Tory? You're our number one fan. Oh, I was making $1,000 a week, and I had my Bluetooth on, and the bank did me like, "Are you for real?" And they walked out with all their fronts. The fuck? That's crazy work. Yeah. This is the new Boom Boom Room. It's a takeover. I'm gonna start. Look, y'all know he better have me get off Merc, because I'm sure he'd be over there where I be at, be watching me. I be acting a fool and stuff like that. It's 5:00 in the morning. I ain't been to sleep since day before yesterday. Suffer from a little bit of insomnia. It kind of sucks when your brain keep going on and on and on, and you can't turn it off. Yeah. It's a gift and a curse. How you doing today, Mr. Tory? Are you working? Are you at work, or are you at home? Just chilling. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with us. You ain't coming back at all, Trama? The smartest thing you could ever do. He never came right back. You hear? If you can hunt, you can hear. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Scoop, scoop. Your bubble's not bubbling. Stay away from the light, Caroline. The smartest thing you can ever do is mind your own business. I see. Traumatized. Hold on. Oh, shit. Hold on. You gonna make me read. Quote man. Okay, so hold on. So we got pod. Did you mean to put that LGW in between all that? Well, hold on. Why pod? Man, I'm just gonna call you traumatic. How you doing tonight? How you doing? Is that you? That got to be. Is that your Twitter account too? This your man, I'm over here struggling this shit. Yeah, I got you. You safe. You're in safe arms. Safe arms. Is it all farms or safe? Okay, let me get it together. Yeah, it'd be like that. I don't know why. I don't know if you're on StreamYard. It'd be booting folks out. Yeah, we're gonna have to protest them or something, because they just be acting crazy. They think they really need me, but I've been also seeing a lot of other people that's been looking at other third-party apps like StreamYard. I'm wondering how their experiences are with them. Perhaps we need to move around. StreamYard be tripping. They already done double in price, and they're giving us less quality. Scoot. Welcome. Yeah, come off mute. Your bubble's not bubbling. Your bubble's not bubbling. Take all the time you need. Yeah, where the people at? Scoot. I certainly hope you're not on the device. I hope you're on a computer or something, because I hope your phone. Sometimes I be noticing, like, when your screen be getting hot and stuff. Well, mine's anyway. When I be trying to do it on my phone, it be freezing me up and not acting right, and it makes you sit down for a second or two. But back to what he was saying. Yeah, we got to get back to this real black love. You know what I'm saying? And let me see what else I've come. What other realization I come to at this great big old age of mine. Another thing, I've noticed, like, all my life, even though I've been in a relationship and I'm not in one. While I was in a relationship,
can you hear me now?
I can't hear you.
Why the fuck did my... Oh, man. That shit. I'm mad because I feel like that shit did that on purpose.
Well, hold on. Look, you got to look.
Hold on.
There you go. You not no go no you supposed to the one that wasn't bubbling.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. I got you. Here.
My shit was tripping because I swear to God, you should have been able to hear me.
And
Now it's all echoing. See, when we cooking like this, they trying to stop us.
People can be in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, they trying to stop us. We was cooking too much.
That's what it was. Spawn Divots. We got Spawn Divots in Atlanta, over there by the airport. What you know about Spawn Divots? Tori? What you know about Sherry's restaurant? Okay. So you international. Okay, so you've been here to the A. That's how come you know about Spawn Divots. I knows a lot about that. Everybody go there and eat. I like the food there. It's been a minute though. It's been a minute since I've been there. It's too many people there. I don't do people too swell. And you in Texas, right, Tori? Get out my city. Get out my city. What you know about the airport? What you know about College Park?
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
I swear she's doing this on purpose.
Hey.
They tell me
that's the AI. You know what I'm saying? They be listening to particular words. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when they start shutting shit down.
Sherry, I know about series, bro. Hey, I said, as soon as I said that, the black woman coming, all of a sudden.
Hold on. Your service nervous. You're going in and out.
See?
Oh, hey, I need to put some little. What you got in your eye, in your shades?
My shades?
Yeah. What's the little picture that's in your shades in your avatar?
Oh no, that's the fingers.
Oh, okay. Type shit. I need some of those. I need some in blue. Yeah, East Point.
I'm gonna start. I got my own merch. I got my own called bread truck, and then I got I breathe, eat, sleep. This is my own operation and shit.
I didn't hear it. Like every other third word. Like I don't understand what's happening here. Are you are you on?
Bro. I'm gonna figure it out. Trip.
Yeah, East Point.
This just lets you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. It's like I don't know why it sounds. It's like
my head. Is they trying to stop us from
yeah, maybe it's too much in one setting. You know, we probably have to bust this up in increments or something, you know.
I'm gonna put my headphones in, and then like they don't like this black people. I feel like every time we stop us.
Yeah, well, it ain't happening. We don't give a lily.
Now I bet you can hear me.
I do. I want to.
Okay, now I got my headphones in.
Okay. Coming in nice and clear.
See that be hating, man.
What the let me see. So the airport is down there by it's East Point and College Park. But it's still all Atlanta. It's South Atlanta. So just contingent on what side of the street, you know. But yes, you're absolutely right, Tori. So yeah.
Okay.
Yes, my king.
I'm sorry about that, bro. That was just bullshit. Like that, you know what I'm saying? Discourage nothing we got going on. It's just another one
Yeah,
of their ploys to stop us from rising and progressing as a unit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. You shan't apologize for things that are beyond your control.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know.
unapologetic. Yeah, I'm just saying, we
Yeah.
got to be up against
No, you good. You know, if you have any other technical difficulties, if I'm up here, just know that your panel is good. I'm gonna crowd participate and
it. I appreciate
engage and act silly, and that's all I can
everything
do.
else and just leave it. And, you kept up. Yeah.
Mm, yeah, but
I'm
yeah,
a,
man.
I'm so many people. I appreciate it. I really
Uh, it's doing it again. It's doing it
see.
again, man. Are you on your phone?
On the computer, but my
Are
shit.
you on the computer?
Yeah. Well, I ain't
That's
never had no
weird.
issue until late.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
weird.
what's doing that.
Mm.
It
Well,
seems like
let me start.
it's an echo or something, but I'm not sure where it's coming from. But it's
Yeah,
cool.
we got to research our research. We got to figure something out. That's crazy work.
Research. And I
Yeah.
always wonder why it's called research because it means read. It's like we have to redo
Yes.
it. That's crazy.
Research your research. That's all it is. Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta,
If he already had a page that was banned, or shadow ban and stuff like that, yeah, they be trying to apply a little bit more pressure. But you know, we won't be discouraged.
no,
We continue to persevere. You
yes.
know,
Whatever they say, the revolution will not be televised, but it will be monetized.
let's go
Yes.
that way. So, but yeah, I had a good time. I was like, man, is he gone? But I forgot that a lot of people, content creators that really be for real about their content, they like to, at the beginning of their show, go ahead and get whatever they want their content to be out the way. They don't acknowledge the chat. I was over there acting a fool. And then I guess y'all take like shorts or do videos, and then repost it. And then the rest of the end of the live, y'all socialize with us. But, I'm still not going to act right. I was like, I put my ADD on down there. I'm like, man, come on, drop the link, talk to me, don't talk at me. God.
I didn't even know. I had no idea.
Oh,
But
so you
listen,
don't see your chat?
nah, I get into it sometimes and I just forget about it for a second when I'm going through my rant or when I'm talking my shit. That's all. I'll go back and look at it. It might be like 5 minutes while I'm just talking. I gotta mind myself not to do that. That's all.
Yeah,
But
always acknowledge the kind of keep, your eye on the chat, because I mean, there's nothing greater than, if you're clicking on the link and you're dropping down, because see, we have a lot of people that are bushwashers, and for whatever reason, they don't like dropping. So if a person take time out of their day to actually drop down and let you know they're there, acknowledge them. You know what I'm saying? Because you just don't know.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely.
It'll keep us here longer. But
Yeah,
I was spinning the bin. Like I told you, I said I'm finna go in these streets,
yeah.
seeing other people. But I was like, okay, he's still alive. I know he got to be. I know he dropped the link. So I said,
Oh
let me.
yeah. Always for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Oh no, you was gonna drop it for everybody. I mean, who wants to talk at people when you can? This is our other outlet to be able to congregate with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, never sleep on that opportunity. I kind of wish Tari would have brought his ass up here, because he a talker too.
But he's cool as hell. But every time he comes up here, for some reason, he can't get his mic right.
Oh, so he's still experiencing those technical difficulties. Yeah, stay down there. Stay down there, Tori.
And he always be like, "Man, my bad, man." I be like, "Bro, hey, bro, like it's cool. I just can't. Like, it's cool, bro." And I don't be trying to get mad. I just be like, "Bro, like I can't. I know you don't need to do it, but with you.
It be them Obama phones. Fuck it. I'm gonna rip the band-aid off. It's the damn Obama phone, man. Look, I ain't got no filter. I'm old to do it. I'm allowed. You need to get off that Obama phone. Stop purchasing those prepaid Obama minutes. I'm gonna need you to go to Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, T-Mobile, and get you a real service provider, and then come up here and join us on the panel, Tori. Yeah. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tori. That's how this shit right, man. Nah, you good though, man. But she shit, you ain't telling no lies.
Yeah. Look, he knows.
That's where it came from. I finally got it right. We should.
I knew you figured it out. I knew you figured it out. Yeah. Hey, and through trial, you make profession. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just work through it. Don't let it discourage you. You just keep pushing through it, and you'll figure it out. Most definitely.
Exactly. That's the story of my life.
And I have to do that because I went live for no reason at all. I mean, I went live yesterday for no reason at all. Oh, probably because Miss Party Line she kicked me off the panel. I couldn't believe she. Did you see it? Were you there yesterday?
Yeah, for a second. Yeah, I pulled up.
Yeah, I'm finna go live on her ass. I just didn't put her name in there. But when I got on there, it kind of threw me off because the last time I went live, StreamYard was a different way, and I was sitting there struggling. I'm talking about I was off of it and I was on. But yeah, we have to start now. I said I'm gonna start trying to at least go live at least twice a week, just so that I can, be a little bit more savvy when it comes to StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure I like to get on in there and I'll play my little intro and just get in there. Ain't no real rhyme and reason. I just go with the flow and whatever, compels me is what we speak about. But yeah, they always change the StreamYard. So,
that'll be my calls. Now I used to Stop 6 be up here with me too sometimes.
Yeah, that's really what made me feel. That was an indicator to let me know that you was. I think we was already subscribed to each other, and I was in your chat. But when Stop 6 actually sat up there and she was talking to you, and it was like a long time. She'll just sit up there. I was like, yeah, he has to be a cool cat. He has to be a cool cat.
Yeah.
Because she's a good woman.
Yeah, I
like. I mean, she got her own little platform too, and it be all and quaint too. But it's about substance. It's not about quantity.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I be telling these niggas. I be like, my shit gonna age better than a lot of these dudes. Cause I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I could do the bullshit and the talking and all that crazy shit, but I feel like I'd rather have my shit age well about something. Has substance, because it's like a lot of that other shit. I feel like that might get you some numbers and views, but in a while, people gonna be looking back like, what the fuck was they talking about?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Correct. No, 6 is my homegirl. She's not your homegirl. She's mine. Okay. Shit, I haven't seen her here for a while. Where's she at? Is anybody in correspondence with her?
She should be. I mean, shit. I used to hit her every time, but I forgot to hit her, tell her I was going on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I mean, we're IG friends, but I don't even be on IG like talking about it. So I need to. I don't know. I just have to. I mean, if it's meant, they'll catch me on the flip side. If I don't catch you this time, they'll catch me the next time. But
I stop fucking with IG, man. Too many motherfuckers started asking me for money and shit. I post some shit. They be like, "Oh, this nigga got some money. I'm about to ask him for some money." Like, man, listen, man. It costs $200 to get my hair done, man.
They don't even
motherfucking. Hey, look, I ain't got it all the goddamn time.
It's not even so much as that. You know what I'm saying? It's not even. That's not what that's for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep. And so, like, when we advertise our IG, that's why I had to deactivate my page. I had to deactivate because it was just like all these requests. Like, I get nervous. I get nervous. Especially, all the requests from the man. I'd be like, what he want? What he trying? What plans he? I get nervous about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, let me deactivate this because I shouldn't be as accessible as I am. You know what I'm saying? But then also that extra step, that request feature still protects us. But still, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, okay, I have to pull down some pictures and stuff because I don't know what's going on. I've come across a lot of evil things here on this app.
Facebook and definitely what we were just talking about. That'll definitely get you some unwanted attention sometimes.
Unsolicited.
Mhm.
Facebook. The way I got my profile set, it's hard for you to find me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um,
I do
but
stories now. I don't even do no like so that shit go away in one day. Like
yeah, and see, and then the people who I accept, they have to be family or friends. So Facebook is more family oriented. Instagram is everything else.
right.
But the only reason why I got all these subscriptions or accounts is because I'm my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mama bird. So everywhere, and I have a daughter and a boy. The girl was the oldest. So everywhere she went, I create accounts so I can watch her when she in.
Oh, right.
So then after they was raised and grown, I was like, okay, so what I'm gonna do with these? You know what I'm saying? So then it's like, okay, so now I'm using it for myself, but it's long after the fact. So and it's like probably that's why I'm not, that may be the reason why I'm not really into it, because I wasn't there for that. I was there to just watch my children and make sure I'm getting into anything. That's the only
You was
reason.
there just to be nosy and get in their business.
Yeah, and they know it too. Even though I had their password to their accounts,
Uh-huh.
but I wanted
That's
them
a
to.
good thing though. Like you kept in to
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can't. I don't. Yeah, I'm very intuitive, very intuitive, and it kind of get on my nerves, But
Then you probably got that intuition too. It's
I
not
do.
that with that. Hey, that's something I will never question again. Is that woman's intuition, because that shit is real. Y'all really got that.
It's the truth.
I had a girlfriend. It was like couple girlfriends ago. I think she told me about this dude. She said, I don't think that she said something about him I don't like,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't trust it, and lo and behold, that dude we ended up getting into it, and it was bad. It was like a life and death situation with that.
Yeah.
And I didn't see it, but she seen it. You know what I'm saying? She said something
Seen it.
about him I don't like, because I'd have certain friends over from time to time, and she was like, she was cool with all of them, but just that one, she particularly was like, hey, you need to leave him alone. I don't like him. I don't like his energy. And lo and behold,
And see, and now that's your takeaway. So anytime, who your significant other is and they have any type of, communication, man, communication is the motherfucking key. That's the stepping stool, but also comprehension. Because see, people can find themselves in conversation and be talking and still don't understand what we're talking about. So that's why I say comprehension. And if you comprehend, those type of signs and signals, especially if you know that your significant other, she's an outgoing person, she loves everybody, and then she's kind of standoffish or she has reservation about somebody, the key to that. We can't explain it. And it be always, when you're connected with the person, you ain't really got to too much say a thing. When you're really connected to a person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what I kind of hope that I find myself in again. And yesterday, because I don't like being a player. I don't want to be a player no more. I don't like being on this single train. I don't like, be out here in this, So
and I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie no more. That's my shit.
You said who?
I don't want to lie. Like, I want to be real with my woman and my people. Like, I don't want to have to sit up here and make up something. Like, so.
Why would you have to lie? But hold on. Why would you have what you lying about?
I'm not lying. That's the point. Like, I feel like you should be able to be yourself. That was my
Yes.
I be seeing some people that be fronting and acting like somebody they not, just to make somebody happy or to not let the. I feel like you shouldn't do that, because that's giving off a false impression of who you are.
It is. It's going to be devastation at the end. Because them with these false pretenses, when it spins a bend, at the end of the day, everything gets exposed.
Yes, it do.
So, do yourself due diligence and service. Stay your authentic self. Don't try to be the person who you think they want you to be. Yes. Be yourself. And if they don't want you, be cool with that. That wasn't your person.
Yeah.
Move down.
It's a difference.
Good.
There's a difference between compromise and just changing who you are. You know what I'm saying? For somebody to be happy, because that's not gonna make you happy at the end of the day. You know,
compromise. That's a big scope. Now,
if it's not gonna make you happy, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's just contingent on what we're talking about. So, in any relationship, you do have to compromise. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and then also too, if you're with your person, they don't mind acclimating. So, like, for 47 years, I ain't never had to cook a meal. I never thought to cook a meal. Didn't need to cook a meal. I really don't. But what I'm hearing is, and I know it's not true, but I'll go along with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have roles to play. Men say, it's every what is it? The quickest way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Yes.
I know that to be not true. Not true. How the fuck was I in a relationship for 20 years and how was I married to a man and all the other accolades that I could probably proclaim that a woman, the average woman in this time and day can't stake claim on.
Well, it helped, but you might have had something better for you.
There we go, baby. There we go. Now it's like, okay, so now I don't have to have, I don't have to be the breadwinner. I don't have to have these two jobs. I can offer my services in other ways. Yeah. So now it's like, I am, and I'm open to the idea. Like, all my kids are raised. So whoever he is, I can 100% just pour myself into him. He can pour his to me. And we can just spend the rest of our lives just straight up and down, just making each other happy.
Right.
And
my daughter grown too. Yeah.
I'm so excited because it's like, I've always put people, my children, my family, everybody before me. And so in this second chapter of my life, I'm excited about what, because I'm stepping on me, I'm doing me, you know what I'm saying? I handled all my responsibilities. I did all that, you know what I'm saying? And I tried my best. So now it's all about me.
Right.
And
talk that shit.
Whoever Blue is. Yes. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I mean, it's nowhere on this. I mean, I've been there, I'm a military child. So
me too.
Traveling. Okay, which branch?
Shit, it was just in the Army. Reserve. I mean, I don't know like what branch is he in. Shit like that. He was a general though. You know what I'm saying?
Army is the branch you're speaking about. His like him. So if you're a military child, what did I bring that up? Traveling. So if your parent is one of my dad's in the Marine Corps, so we had to we moved every like 2 to 4 years.
Yeah, my dad started off in New Orleans, and then he ended up in North Carolina, and then he came back to Portland, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I was young as fuck.
Okay.
All I remember is, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was too young to understand, but I was in Portland, though, you know what I'm saying? By the time I was 6 years old and on.
Yeah, we, my dad, he was in there for 23 years, so it was all of my life. You know what I'm saying? All of my living. So I have familiar faces, but I don't have names, and that kind of sucks. It makes our world smaller. So we didn't have the comfort of being raised around our first cousins, our aunties, our uncle. Our family only consists of our immediate family, which is our mom, our father, and our siblings. Right. And so that in itself is a subtraction. And so when we're introduced into the civilian world, we have to acclimate to that. And so, everybody be always like, okay, so, I'm from Georgia, but, whenever I talk to people, they be like, why do you sound so proper, or you can articulate, that's just the different cultures that I've been in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I was
you could have a little New York in you too, like with the way you talk sometimes, but I know it's probably the same, the way you talk.
Yeah, my mom is from Saginaw, Michigan. So, Yeah, it's just, we're chameleons. You know what I'm saying? We are our environment. So it's just contingent. My first language was Spanish. I don't know who panel I was on, but I was saying that I first started school. We was in Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay. That's where I started school. So, and Spanish, was their primary language. And in these other countries, their primary language is there, but then mandatorily, English is their second language. So while they're teaching their children how to speak, proficiently in their first language, they're also teaching them how to speak proficiently in a second language. And most times they also make it mandatory for them to have a third language. Whereas here in this country, we're struggling with the first language, which is just contingent. You know what I'm saying? Right. Yeah. So, me, out there in Cali, and because you was out there, because you said so. They have phonics. It's called hooked on phonics. For everybody, it's an actual course. Ebonics. Or ebonics, but it teaches you how to enunciate your words. Yeah. And one thing about my mom, she had a rough upbringing, and she had 3 girls, and she wanted us to have more than she had, or equivalent, or more than what she had. Yeah. It's unfortunate, it's unfortunate that we didn't have these conversations, because one thing mommy didn't do, she didn't talk. You know what I'm saying? She was real quiet. She internalized a lot of things.
That's how my dad was. Yeah.
Is your dad still there?
Yeah, but he's in a veterans home now. Like, I took care of him as long as I could. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on. Yeah. What do you mean?
He's in a veterans home. He couldn't, right after he took that vaccine, his health went downhill real bad.
Do you mind me asking? Okay, so
my mother tried to take care of him, but she's down bad too now. She had a couple strokes and all.
Okay, hold on. So let me ask you this. Okay, so what is exactly that your father? So like my father, he had a stroke. He had a stroke, and it was kind of like a downward spiral after that. And then, I started watching everybody just like kind of just, bring him on, and they just siphon his account, this, that, and the third. But when nobody, my dad's, his mental, his physical. And then also too, soldiers don't never, they don't never say they broken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We have to be observative. Just how long ago was it that you took care, or you was a guardian of your father?
Probably like a few years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you, did you know about the VA caregiver program?
No.
Okay, do you know that they pay you? Okay, and how I found out was, like I said, my dad had a stroke. He didn't have anywhere to go. He acted like he didn't want to come down here, but it wasn't open for negotiation. Either way, I reached out to VA, and VA told me about the program, VA caregivers, where they pay the family members to house the veterans. They have just contingent on whatever it is. Like, let's say your father had a stroke, and it's easier for the hospital to come to your home. Like, I had doctors coming here, I had nurses coming here, 3 times out of the week, physical therapy. Everybody came to my home, and I got paid to house my father. Just contingent on what your father pay was. Like, it can be anywhere up to almost $4,000 a month.
Oh man, I need to look into that. And then I'll have my uncle too. You know what I'm saying?
And then also on top of that, they offer health insurance to you, being the caregiver. Okay. So let me see something. Let me get this to you. Hold on, let me put it in your back chat. And the way it was explained to me is, that was my reservation as well. My biggest qualm or concern was, I hate for him to go and be in a home and they don't treat my father right. We see all that shit.
Right. Yeah, that was a big issue.
So to kind of minimize that concern, you can actually be their caregiver and ensure that and I mean everything else is just all you have to do is just align yourself with the VA. Everything from doctor appointments to I got a hospital bed, I got a walker, I got a what is it? They built a ramp on my house, like everything that portable. This is even before he had the second stroke. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff was already in my home, and I was just ready. I just didn't know that I didn't have enough time. But you have all that. You have that all, available to you, and then also they have financials where they're able to assist you with wills. Of course, you're going to have to get a POA, a power of attorney, just all this stuff, so you're able to do business, for your father, and be his representative while he's still on the side of the dirt.
Right.
But yeah, I'd most definitely look into this. And I put it in your back chat.
I'm definitely on it. I'm
That's
definitely.
like,
Because I mean, I feel like I did that for like 4 years for free. Like, and that shit. Not that I would,
well,
but
I just know finances is a deciding factor, when we have to take care of our loved ones. And thank God the VA takes that dilemma away from you by offering you, because it still costs us to live. You know what I'm saying? And if we're doing the due diligence as far as housing them, I think, just anything in the process, because see, they get more stressed when they're around strangers. They don't see familiar faces. So why not minimize that and just have them here with us? You know what I'm saying? And we're not pressed or, oh, I got to work 2-3 jobs and then have to come home and no, this, that, and the third. They kind of take that away. I mean, the 2 years that I had it, and I had it here with my dad, man, I'm telling you, it was a blessing. I got a lot of things accomplished, and I was able to be a blessing to others. I felt like it was a blessing. And I shared it amongst everybody and anybody that I come across that has family members that are sick, and you can have if you have the opportunity to be able to take care of them, because they served our country.
Exactly. That's what I be, man. Yeah. I don't want to get into it too deep on here, but you definitely do.
So, I mean, hey, anybody that's, look, it be the unspoken stuff. Anybody, anytime you hear somebody be in the military, I mean, we over here, we all on the same creed. Believe, and we just have to keep each other abreast of what's going on. And, yeah. So anytime I come across it, I mean, that was my experience,
it's messed up, man. My brother died. Look, I feel like this is how I honestly feel. I feel like okay.
That's right.
I feel like in a crazy way, I really do feel like my family was attacked.
Let's go. Yeah. Well, you remember I told you about generational curse?
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe it was something in your parents' life when they was growing up, or it may have been their parents.
Because my brother, he went from good health to bad health within a matter of years. So
how old was he?
My brother, well, he was 5 years older than me, 6 years older than me, actually.
How was he passed away?
He was 40, just turning 40, and he had got cancer of the esophagus.
Oh man!
And I took care of him before he died too, man. Like,
that had to be hard. Cancer is different, man. That cancer.
Yeah, man. It's very humbling, and I mean, I would have did it for. I mean, me and my brother had a crazy relationship too, so it was like, well, there's no one else to really do it. You know what I mean? So I looked out, as best as I could, but it just to see him go down so fast didn't happen to my uncle, didn't happen to my dad. Like, it's almost like, and then my cousin Jason, you know what I'm saying, Bigfoot. So that's 4 strong, healthy Black men. And I got a big family. Like, we all like 6 foot, between 6 foot and 6'4". You know what I'm saying? Big, strong Black men. To see them go from good health to wither and die in such a quick time, I felt like it had to be something like sinister. I just don't. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna tell you. I really think it's a blessing. For them to get in and get out. Do you really want them here
and
have
that could be, Go ahead.
Suffer?
Yeah.
I don't know what's harder. You know what I'm saying? Like when my dad had his last stroke and he came home and uh he was walking, you know what I'm saying, physical therapy. But then I was like, okay, at this point, if y'all don't see anything improving, just bring him home. And I had to bring him home in hospice. And all this time, Daddy was in denial of him having a stroke. And it was only until, we got him situated in his room and then they came to the home. And that's when they had told me, and I hate that we said it in front of him, but they said, yeah, he's gonna lose mobility in his right side because like when I would touch his hand, he'll scream and stuff, and I'm like, what's wrong with him? And so she was like, yes, the nerve endings, he's gonna lose, mobility, and it seemed like soon as she said that, moment after that, mentally, he started to shut down.
Exactly. That's what lets you know too. The mind is so strong.
It's
like you're not even supposed to tell a person or shit like that. Like
Correct.
You're supposed to let a person look up. I've always kept a positive. I don't like people talking bad about. I call it hear no evil, see no evil. I don't like too much negativity in my circumference.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like to really say bad shit. I like even change it around and say something good. Like, just because that's just the way I think. Like I'm subconsciously
manifestation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm subconsciously tied into everything I say because I feel like your tongue is a sword, man. What you say manifests, like you just said. So I'm very careful in how I speak and the things that I allow myself to
hear.
Like I don't even watch the news too much no more. I might flick on it to see what's going on every now and then, but I don't keep. I keep my channel on either sports channel or the music channel because I noticed that when I had it on the news channel, it had me in a state of panic. I realized that fear is being used to direct our energy.
As us. Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I really feel like humans are no more than batteries these days. Like the Matrix basically showed that. The way that they're using us, they're harvesting us like a farm animal, you know what I'm saying? It's siphoning our energy, and I feel like that's coming from some type of, I don't know if it's reptilian, if it's fucking extraterrestrial, what it is, deep demonic, but I definitely feel like there's some type of evil captivation to it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I try my best, man, to not go down that road, but like I know for a fact there's something more to this shit because they don't want us to, let alone, you know what I'm saying, be healthy or even have populate. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like they disguise the vax, or I'll just call it the vax or whatever. I feel like they disguise a lot of that, the poisons and shit. And oh man, I even played some of the shorts. Did you hear the shorts? Nah, you probably haven't because you weren't. Oh my god, man! Can I play something for you?
Let's go.
Okay, we'll let you hear this shit. This shit is crazy.
Thank you, Tori.
Can hear this shit, man.
Tori said condolences.
Oh yeah, no. Thank you, bro. Like this. I don't know how that came on. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Oh yes, take the call. You gonna be like, what the fuck? Well, it's not like it's just stuff we already kind of knew, but I mean, like it confirms this shit now. It's like, sorry, I just forget when I put some shit sometimes. I be like, shit, nigga, I know that shit was just right here. Okay. Okay, here we go. And I don't label these shits. That's what I need to start doing. Cause I don't know what the fuck.
You good? You good? Take your time.
When they did Kids Dead, somebody put them to. No, that's not it. God damn it.
Oh shit, she talking? Hold on.
Damn. It's man, check. No, that's not it.
I'm here.
Being spared 15 feet.
My bad, man. I have to cut through all this other shit. I didn't have it labeled, so I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I also niggas is put brand rising. Hello. Man, yeah, we'll take, yeah, bitch, yeah.
Well, I'm trying to go through all these, but I don't feel like going through all of them. I'm sorry. I'm like,
So,
where the fuck is this shit at?
so is it? Are you listening to a live and you played it through the live, or?
No, it was what this woman was saying,
Yeah.
and she was talking about like it was like a Epstein file thing that she had found, and he was talking about all the stuff that it was like something that wasn't supposed to be found, and they were talking about all the stuff that they had did to like this plan that they had followed from like you know what I'm saying the New World Order and how they had what they had did to black people and all this type shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a whole fucking thing. And it was like it was just some disturbing shit. And I was like, fuck, and I recorded it, but I don't remember I didn't fucking put it under no name. So I don't know where the fuck it's at. And I'm pissed off because I knew I wanted to fucking play that shit. But it's on one of my episodes, but I don't remember which one.
Hmm.
Yes.
I should have did. It said, "Let me find it before I say I'm gonna play it for you." And they don't know where it's at. Shit.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm usually on point though with the shit. Though with the shit. I don't know.
it's early. I don't know if you've been asleep yet.
Yeah.
So we're not always at our best, but I mean, it's no rush. But I mean, but there's always. I mean, I'm going. I see. My notification. The notification advised me that you was live. That's the only reason why I came through.
Man, check.
So
Yeah.
this page ain't shadow banned.
And I could just talk about shit for hours. Like like I really could do it more than I do, but I just be like sometimes I'll be like, damn, I don't feel like even you know what I'm saying, dealing with it. But
Mm-hmm.
like I used to have a co-host and shit. Like that's what Mike G used to pull up and shit because like it would make it kind of easier because he would just go off on his rants, and so I could just kind of like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what Mike be doing, ranting and raving.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, shit.
Shit. And nigga, that boy. That's my Georgia sector.
That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna start transcribing all my shit.
Yo ass, yeah, and I think hold on, it may be a feature in StreamYard because StreamYard also populates like it be calling it spotlight moments or something like that, and they'll give you like different clips that you can post onto your YouTube page, like little shorts. They automatically pop StreamYard.
Yeah. I really do this shit. That's what I'm trying to do too now. Start making more clips. I had so many though, and they erased them. I'm like, oh, that shit pissed me off, bro. Oh, that pissed me off.
Are you up under the same stream?
Huh?
Are you using the same StreamYard? Like none of it was stored onto your StreamYard?
It was stored on my StreamYard, but
okay.
The clips that I had was on YouTube.
And
so they just when they erased I can't believe they pulled all my shit off. I had history for real. Like my page was history, bro. Like
you're gonna have it back. You're gonna get it back. Just the next 6 months. Watch what I tell you. Come looking for me as soon as you get it. As soon as you get it, make sure you come looking for Blue.
Hey, I'll be so happy though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll be like, man, because I had like 10,000 subscribers. I mean, man, my shit was going through the roof too. Like I feel like
subscribers. I think you need. You're more so concerned about getting your content back.
Yeah,
so
right.
Make sure that when you do get access to it, that you download all of it onto your computer and move it to an external hard drive, so you'll never lose your content.
Yeah.
I try to tell everybody that now.
I had so many clips. I'm tired of the fucking. And I still do. Like I just don't have them fucking numbered or named.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to sit down and start listening to each one of them and start renaming it. It.
I can't believe they did that to me though. I swear to God, when I woke up and could not find my channel, I had a motherfucking like nervous breakdown. I was like, what the fuck, man? And my shit was monetized. I was getting paid off that channel. This shit was pissing me, man. That shit was fucked.
What did they hit you with? Was it harassment and bullying, or was it nude and
they just said they told me they could not tell me, and it was motherfucking spamming. I said, this is bullshit. For real.
Yeah, you get your shit back because see, hold on, spamming, that's a wide that's a big umbrella.
Yeah.
And a lot of shit that they consider up under spamming is not applicable. You most definitely get your page back.
Man, I hope so. I really do.
Did you and you did the appeal, correct?
Huh?
Did you do the appeal?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I appealed it. I definitely appealed it. And they told me, you're not getting it back on YouTube. We're not putting it back on YouTube. And then like they stopped talking to me too. I was like, because I kept like, hey, how y'all gonna do this? Like, what? And then you're not gonna tell me what I did? What did I do? Because for one, I wasn't even active when they did the shit. When they took my shit, I wasn't even active. I took like a 2-week break. And so what I think happened is some buster took a clip from my shit.
Yeah.
And yeah, somebody complained about the clip.
Do you be paying attention to your YouTube studios when you be getting all those notifications? Do you pay attention to that?
Yeah, I definitely do now. Yeah.
Okay, you didn't before. Yeah. Most definitely make sure that I'd say before you click on and do your live, just go over there, see what's in your notification box. A lot of time it'll be, like copyright stuff, like the music. If you're playing somebody else's music, the YouTube will help you remove it and stuff like that. But it'll also let you know some other things. So just kind of, make that your home away from home YouTube studios, especially when we're talking about content.
Right. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold that. That shit hurted though, bro. I was so mad. Like I can't explain how I felt. Like I felt like they had just really just did me dirty. And I don't understand like why. I still don't get it. Like I'm like, man, this is bullshit. Like for real. They know that shit bullshit.
Yeah, they know it. I mean, you're gonna get it back, and I mean, it's just a little inconvenience, a little setback for the success.
Well, you sound pretty sure, and I'm gonna ride. I'm gonna ride on that.
Yeah. It's. I promise you. I mean, I've seen so many people, man, and it's just again, like I was talking about, the Constitution and how a lot of laws are not applicable to today. That's also, going on with a lot of the YouTube guidelines. You know what I'm saying? They're a little bit more specific. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when it was removing people pages, it was up under an umbrella, of things. Spanish can be a plethora of things. It wasn't necessarily it wasn't applicable, but that was what they would use. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Have you heard any of my poetry and shit?
I've heard a couple because you weren't you at you've been over to Blended Healing, haven't you?
I think so, but it was a while ago when I went over there.
It has been, yeah. I haven't. You was probably there for poetry and pools. A lot of people that like what's her name, Miss Cammy. But I was already over there with Blended Healing before then. But I remember Cammy from there. I remember you. It's a lot of people that came through. You know what I'm saying? And didn't. A lot of them are still with her right now, actively with COC, because Mouthpiece, right?
Yeah, I go by the Mouthpiece too.
Yeah,
yeah, I know you.
Yeah,
man, I'm Meta Mouthpiece. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Look at you.
I feel like Cass took that shit from me. I ain't gonna hold you.
Do you feel compelled to tell me a poem? Would you like to recite one of your poems to me? Anything that's applicable? Anything that's
yeah, I got some shit. Yeah, I got some shit. Hold on, man. Let me see. Hold on, let me just play you something. Fuck it. All right, this is one about about the lion in the Lion's Fool's Gold. This is the one I had wrote the other day.
Mm-hmm.
There once lived a lion so mighty and great. He yearned to be loved, yet feared by fate. The talk of the savannah often would echo his grace, but yet was too big to hear what admirers say. Though being the beast he's destined to be, he couldn't embrace what he couldn't see. From just looks alone, he appeared to be strong. His muscular tone was chiseled in stone, like he's tailor-made to sit on the throne. Yet something would lack. If he were attacked, his flaws would be probed as if he were froze. As fierce his bite appeared his might, his roar would echo through arenas throughout the night. The hyenas would laugh like he was a joke. The wolves would cry and plot on his goat. Cause they could see through the fear it invoked. The spirit of doubt was never awoke. He flexed his chest, but this was the catch. He'd never been challenged or put to the test. He looked the part and he played his role, but made a mistake and overindulged. Intoxicated and feeling so bold, from liquid courage would help to divulge. His weaknesses spilled as his cup overflowed. The moral of the story that spoken bestows. A king bears no weakness until it's foretold. Unworthy, unpleasant to all who oppose. The king's just a peasant with all his gold. For those of you who still can't read between the lines, the pleasure is yours and the treasure is all mine. See, the king of the jungle was in tune with the vibes. Who's to say he survived if he admitted he was blind? So no wonder Stevie Wonder sees music without the eye.
See the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, was about, the king that had everybody fooled, but, nobody knew because nobody motherfucking got close enough to see, you know what I'm saying? And he kept that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be having little different twists to the different shit. I got so much different shit, but just that's that mouthpiece shit,
Look at you.
Yeah. You feel me? Like I got a whole bunch of shit, but I can flood your ear. You feel it though? You understand it?
Oh yeah. I'm listening. Do you have are you like do you have a lot of siblings? Are you the only child?
No, no. I only had my brother and my sister are both dead. They gone. I have
Wait
a
a minute.
step. What's up?
So what happened to the sister?
She passed when she was young. Then hey, I had a crazy ass life. That's part of the reason why I'm traumatic. You know what I'm saying? My name. Um, my best friend actually got killed when I was 6 years old. We was playing wall ball. That was our favorite game. When you hit the ball against the wall and shit.
Yeah, well I remember Wall Ball.
Yeah, he ran out to the middle of the street, you know what I'm saying? And the car hit him and shit. He didn't look both ways. He ran out to get it. So, and then since I was so young, you know what I'm saying, they took me away from that shit. And where the shit got crazy is, um, I remember him walking away, but everybody tells me he didn't walk away. So when I had to go back and like revisit it in my mind, I was seeing his spirit get up and walk away.
Mm.
So it's like, some crazy shit I had to come to grips with. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I've been through some crazy shit in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, God definitely made me live up to this name. He said, "Oh, traumatic. Yeah, you gonna definitely see some traumatic shit." But yeah.
Mm. Um, yeah, my baby sister, she died when she was 23. She I don't know, she was like, I don't know, it's just like she was always scared. Like she was real meek and mouse. She was a Libra. She was very beautiful, very beautiful. And uh it was March 11th down here in Atlanta. We had this dude named Brian Nichols. He was set to go before a judge, and ended up grabbing one of the sheriff guns and ended up shooting the judge, a sheriff, and some more people, and kidnapped a white lady.
He said he went kamikaze.
Yeah, his name was Brian Nichols. And so gratefully, the woman that he ended up kidnapping was the woman that allowed him to, encouraged him to turn himself in. You know what I'm saying? So March 11th, my sister, she called the ambulance. She had like flu-like symptoms and stuff, and her being young, they automatically assume, oh, she's probably pregnant or she's on drugs. We don't do none of that. And so I really believe, because when she went into the ambulance, she called my mom, and they was telling her that her color is pale, so that means she's not getting oxygen. But then it may have been she'd been hyperventilating, maybe her anxiety, or she was panicking. At any rate, I believe from that stretch from the home to the hospital, I think it was somewhere in between that she expired. And so when she got into the hospital, I really believe they just placed up against the wall in the gurney, and everybody had their undivided attention on the TV to see where this man was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was looking out for this car, this red Honda, and and so I think that if they would have not disregarded my sister, she'll probably be here today. But then also too, probably not, because they stated. Hold on, and I asked. Hold on, I'm trying to hold on. I'm eye hustling. I asked oh shit, hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to think. With my baby sister, yeah, I think that she probably would be here. But for whatever reason, I just don't think that she was ready for this world. You know what I'm saying? So through God's grace, he sent her home, but I wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? And then if we're talking about military families, because I have 2 siblings, that's all I have, too. And so, when a person died, their absence is really felt because our circle is already small. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just don't know how. I mean, I have my oldest sister, but due to the unforeseen circumstances with my dad, it kind of built a wedge against, up against us and stuff. So it's like, hopefully we'll spin the bend and and get reacquainted with each other. But if not, it is what it is. But I don't know how that feels, being the sole survivor of all your siblings. You know what I'm saying? It makes you really be like, okay, so why am I here? But I'm sure you already know that you're in purpose. You're here for a reason, and you just have to just press forward with that.
Sometimes what life is, sometimes you be like, damn, did they get lucky that they got there? Like,
right.
Yeah, but yes, that's true.
Yeah, when she died, that was the day that it birthed Sad and Blue. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody be like, your name is low vibrational, it's dark, you need to change it. But I'm like, leave my shit alone. You know what I'm saying? But for that in that time, I wouldn't be who I am, right? And if I'm not hitting people panels, low vibrational, and pessimistic, and all that other type stuff, if I'm the light of the room, and I'm giving love and kindness, let me be. You know what I'm saying? That phase in my life is still a part of me. You know what I'm saying? It made me who I am today.
What's crazy is, even though your name is Sad and Blue, I just called you Blue. I didn't even look at the sad
exactly. Hey, everybody really died, and that's my name, Blue. And so that's why I be playing with the word. It'll be a BLU or BLEU, because that's all people refer to me. I'm like, they move around it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, and I don't feel offended. But it's a story. Like, I got 2 vehicles outside. One of my blue truck, because of course blue is my favorite color. So
mine too.
Yeah, no, it's mine. It's mine first. So so I got the blue truck that's parked in front of my blue house.
That's crazy, because that's my name of my shit.
Yeah. And my tag plate is Sad and Blue. Like, I'm so for real with my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm so for real. And so it's like, that's a part of my identity. I can't let that go. You know what I'm saying? I understand, you have to, stay high vibrational and, all that other good fun stuff. But, but for that time in my life, or that phase in my life, I wouldn't be who I am. You know what I'm saying?
You said a blue truck. See that blue truck underneath you? The red truck.
That blue truck in front of my blue house. I got a blue couch.
I got a blue house too. My house blue.
Stop.
That's crazy. I swear to God.
Who's that peeping in my window? It's Pal.
Yeah, nobody there.
Hey. Yeah. Hey. When you're walking in your purpose, and staying true to your purpose, it's natural. Like I say, it be dripping. Like, and so you got Georgia in you too. So Georgia. Yeah, so you got that different drip. You got that different. Georgia drips differently. That's all I be saying when I be invading people panels and shit. Like, yeah, Georgia drips too. We drip different. We drip different. Making them uncomfortable.
Yeah. And like, we ain't already made them uncomfortable enough to add that to the fact.
Yeah. That's my objective and goal. But yeah, that's me. So it's like, I be considering things people say, but I'm like, damn, sit down and let me tell you my story. Just like you have a story. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I want to hear your story. One thing about me is I learned this is, you got 2 ears because you should listen twice as much as you talk.
Absolutely.
So I always even though I talk my shit, I've learned to say what I have to say, and then be quiet and let somebody else say what they have to say. You know what I'm saying? And if I care about what they say anyway, you know what I'm saying? I care about what you say. So it's like, I listen to what you got, because you're interesting to me. But not everybody's interested to me, but I still let them talk and say what they gotta say, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that's just the discipline that you have with things. Because with wisdom there has to be a lot of discipline.
Oh, yeah.
But people who knows, you know what I'm saying? We learn something every day, you know what I'm saying? And just contingent, conversations you have, there'll be small little pieces that you take away with you. So always be open to conversation. You know what I'm saying? And again, it goes back to comprehension. You know, don't find yourself ever in conversations where you don't understand what the hell y'all talking about. You know, expand a little bit, but yeah, it's just yeah, that's me. You know, I've always been long-winded. I've always, you know, something I feel like I have to. It's like I have to get it off. You know what I'm saying? And not get off in a way like, you know, hostile or anything like that. Thank God my life didn't. Yeah, just, you know, yeah. Or I feel, you know, we go back to intuition. It's just like a download, and it's like I have to say this right now to this person. You know what I'm saying?
You seem like that type of person too. Like I could definitely see you being like a person with good intuition, like a woman with good intuition.
Yeah.
I would listen to you if you told me like, "Hey, I don't think you should go there tonight."
Yeah, stay here with me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but my new person, man, shit, it's gonna be, you know, I'm staying stuck up under them like stank on shit, man, because it's like, you know, it's just we live. I mean, it's just I don't know, man. These people, man, it's just like I don't. Yeah. So you know, I gotta make sure. Yeah, I just you know, you know what I'm saying. And so like I did all the hard work when I was younger, so you know my availability is greater. You know what I'm saying? So I can be around my person, you know, more, and we get a chance to grow and explore. But most importantly, you know, be there and in the event, you know, they need me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm there to help. I'm there, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, in the military, when you're away to war, the way that they slept, you know, back up, and they would
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how I view it. You know what I'm saying? With my person, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, so yeah, god damn, at this time,
They keep each other warm and keep each other
absolutely
upright too,
upright, yes. And you know, I'll take the first 3 hours and go to sleep, and you got my back and got us covered, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It really teaches you how to be a team player. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's people in life that are givers and there's takers. You know what I'm saying? And we have to understand who those people are. The takers, when they don't offer anything and all they do is just feel like, you know, hey, give me cash back, and you know, this, that, and the third. You just always, you know, it's a one-way situation. I don't like being in those anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that, man. And I feel like that's a crazy situation because it's like I don't like to ask nobody for nothing, but I feel like I shouldn't have to ask all the time if I'm willing to give. But it's like that shit can get real crazy, bro. That shit can get wild. Like
it's like this, you know. If you find yourself in a conversation and you're listening to a person's story, and you're in a situation where you can actually help them, you know, why wouldn't you feel compelled to help? But unfortunately, it does not get reciprocated. You know, I feel like the same way. You know, I was in a conversation. You wasn't asking me to help. You was explaining to me your situation or your dilemma. And I offer. So if you find yourself, you know, on the recipient end, and I'm trying to do the same thing without indirectly asking for help, but you're hearing my woes and my, you know, my shortcomings, you know, you're compelled to be like, you know, well, you know, Blue, you know, how can I help you? Was there, you know, don't make me, you know, because see, we are still prideful people.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
But don't make me ask.
Yeah.
Don't make me ask.
When you know I'm a prideful person and I don't want to.
Right.
And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like when you're like that, you keep a lot of shit to yourself. But if you must mention whatever you gotta mention, somebody care about you, they really want to see you do better. Or they
It's a betterment. It's the betterment of the situation. As long as you straight, then I know I'm straight. And see, that's how you start really, you know, feeling about life and people in it. That's why just one person. All you need is just one person, man. I mean, people with a plethora of people, you know, just revolving bodies. I woke up at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what made me feel compelled. But like it was the stuff I was watching. Like, you know, it's no way that women should be doing the same thing men do. You know, especially when it comes to having sex. You know, we're not to be having as many bodies as men. You know, women, like I was really trying to just speak to them, you know, because see, I'm woman first, you know what I'm saying? I'd be trying to empower, you know, the women around me and you know, speak light and love into them and empower them. So I just woke up and I was like, damn. And I was listening to Jazz and Solomon, and it was the song Bodies. And I started off my live that way, and I kind of, I spoke about that, and then I got to thinking about some other shit that was happening on YouTube that people were fucking with me about. I spoke about that, but then I redirected. Like, I be all over the board. But ultimately, I get my message out, And like I say, it be just like, you got to say something. You got to say something. And, and sometimes all it takes is just one person. So one person needs to hear that, So yeah, that's how I be kind of like rocking and rolling. Yeah, but it's just, I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever been married?
Yes, I was married.
Yeah.
Yep, I was
I've
married.
never been married. I've been that's what my mom, she would, when I talk to my mom, she would always ask me, like, you gonna get married with it? I'd be like, man, like, I don't think the women like you, like you were, mom. Like, I don't know though, but I mean, it just seems like a crazy business relationship. But of course, you want to be married under God, like you want to have that union. I feel like you don't necessarily have to have the title, but you definitely want to be in union with your woman and shit.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
I mean,
just
contingent on who you're talking to. They be trying to, man, look, they say, nah, we ain't got to get married. That's the white man law. I could be with a person all my life and I ain't got to marry them and this, that, and the third. But see, the flip side of that coin is, let you be sick. Let you be sick in the hospital, and all it is me and you. If I'm not next to kin being your wife, when you go into the hospital, I can't speak on behalf of you because we're not married.
Right.
People don't ever look at that flip side of the coin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's in the Bible, man.
Yeah.
It's in the Bible.
Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, man. Like, if you got a good arrangement, I mean, like, what's all that prenup stuff and stuff? When they get all about that, it's business and stuff. Like,
that's the business part. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's always to catch a person. This is infancy and grow together as a whole. And then, unfortunately, sometimes, y'all grow apart and grow old and grow apart. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? If the foundation is love and you guys are best friends with each other. I mean, your world rise and set to them, man. Please, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, contingent if a woman gifts you with a baby, you know what I'm saying? And it's already an honor for a woman to carry on a man's last name. That's a hard decision to make anyway for a man. And to decide, I want to give you my last name. That should be, women should see that as an honor. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Hell yeah.
They don't pay attention to the last name. All they be bragging and boasting about is the ring and how big the diamond is.
Exactly.
Yeah, we gotta bring back the truth and the simplicity. We cause a lot of complex in our life. You know what I'm saying? And it's just always trying to keep up with the Jones.
Exactly. Keep up with the Joneses and be like so and so. Be like the neighbors and all that. Nah, man, stop worrying about that and get your own home right. Get your own throne right. You know what I'm saying? Because we got like, whatever we got, we can make it whatever we want to, but we have to focus first. We gotta stop looking at other people's shit and then making our life measure up to their shit.
Correct.
I feel like at the end of the day, I always said, like, the one thing I'd never do is try to be better than somebody else. I'd rather be the best version of myself.
Of yourself.
Yeah. Absolutely. Because that part, I'm gonna end up reaching my potential. You know what I mean? Like, I can't reach somebody else's potential and be happy. That's not gonna. I mean, come on, man. If I go to sleep a better man than I was yesterday, and I keep moving like that, I feel like I'm gonna reach that.
You will.
Yeah.
You will. It's something special about your trauma, and you already know that, man. It's just having to, just.
I don't know that. I need to hear more.
I'm gonna leave that to the professionals, but
it's so special about you too, though. I mean,
Well, yeah, I'd like to think. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it's just like yeah. you know, we keep speaking into existence, we keep manifesting it, it's gonna come, you know, it's gonna come our way. You know, I think we're both deserving of it. So, you know, I'm excited.
That's why I say, talk that shit. Talk that shit then. I mean, man, I can do nothing but oblige and say, yeah, man. You ain't said nothing wrong.
You got me snapping this shit. You oblige. That shit is too cute. You was really learning. You was learning some shit. You was in school really learning. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know, because in my day, you know what I'm saying, it was like graduation class of 3, population 12,000. But you know, everybody, you know, they get a summer school, they go to summer and they get work and job. They're like, man, fuck that damn school. I'm gonna start making money. So a lot of people back in our day, they didn't graduate because they wanted to work and make money. When they should, their parents should have not burdened them, you know, about things that the parents were supposed to provide for their children. They're supposed to provide for the children and allow children to be children.
Yeah.
You know, and but I also understand that, you know, their struggles just contingent. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of moms, you know, they too probably didn't. It's just crazy work. Like the 80s, they're, you know, I'm starting to see the recipients of crackhead babies.
Right. Yeah. Hell yeah.
We never, you know, we just never envisioned them as adults. So now here we are, they're adults. We have the crackhead babies. We have the kids that were
YNs that they so-called say the YN, the young niggas. Yeah,
young niggas.
All comes
the young niggas, they the ones with the ADD and the ADHD and the PTSD and the LMPs.
Yes.
Out here still trying to make it. Like, you know, so we already know what a child with ADD and ADHD look like, but we never envisioned them growing old and what they look like.
Yeah.
And then
what their kids gonna look like. Yeah.
I mean, well, their kids, if they procreate, you know, hopefully, you know, their kids just contingent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hoping, you know, it's an isolated thing. You know, they birth kids into the world. Like, okay, so what my mom failed to tell me was, you know, you need to vet your man. So one thing they didn't tell us when we was growing up is really get to know who the baby dad of the side of the family is, what kind of illness they have in their family, what type of mental health they have there, because it is in genetics. So I had a baby by a man that had ADD and ADHD, and you know, for the longest time, when I looked at my son, I was like, yeah, something ain't right about that nigga. Something ain't right. He's, you know, he's the boy. He's gonna grow out of it. He's just, you know, just give him. And I just kept saying, no, nigga, something ain't right. Look, I'm keeping it a bean, and that's my baby. That's my seed. And so, you know, I went along with the flow, you know what I'm saying, until he got into school, and then his elementary school, and then it was this white teacher that finally said, hey, yeah, you need to go take him to go see somebody, because, yeah, he throw. I said, that's what I've been trying to tell. Yeah, and took his ass on over there to go see somebody, got sat on the couch, even though he ain't say shit to her. He watched her watch him watch her, and he was like, the woman was like, well, you know, I don't want, you know, a lot of parents come because they just want us to get them prescriptions, and you know, a lot of times we probably don't have to do that. Now, in the meantime, between time, my son is like, pew pew. He over hanging on chandeliers. He hanging all over her. She's like, oh my god, like she was shaking. Somebody, is he always like this? And I'm like, yes. She's like, well, let me give you some trials, and she just threw it in my damn thing. And it was like, it wasn't. I can't remember what the medicine was called. Yeah. I was so excited. I felt like I just got through, you know, leaving a haunted house with trick-or-treat candy. And so, you know, I'm like, come on, Zay, man, please. I was like, yeah. I said, hey, you want to get something to eat? He was like, no. I said, why you want nothing to eat? Because you're going to give me that medicine. And so, Haven got home and shit. Look, it was like, right after he took the medicine, he was just laying on my bed. He had grabbed a teddy bear, and I had took a picture of him and put it on Facebook. I said, "Look at him. It don't even look like he killed 2 Rottweilers today." Because I mean, that's what the fuck it felt like. Like that nigga was sitting there terrorizing everybody. And then when I finally got the medication, and you know, he started chilling out, it was like it was a big difference. Like they be so hyper.
And see, that's the thing too. Like I feel like that is definitely true. But it's like one thing we gotta understand too is that energy isn't always a bad thing. It just needs to be channeled.
Correct.
So I'm saying, like, I feel like that's one thing that can be misconstrued sometimes. Because, like, okay, you gotta understand that's not always their fault that they're bouncing around.
No, it's
because
not.
we've been indoctrinated in this school system that sits us down for 8 hours a day. We get 1 hour of recess. They don't even do that no more, damn near. So it's like all that energy that kid has, like, where does it go to?
Get it out.
You know?
Yeah, they can get it out.
Put them in sports or put them in something that they can get that energy out, and then they end up crashing and going to sleep or being regular. It's just they gotta use that energy somehow.
Yeah.
If they're not being challenged, like,
well, I mean, he had super duper power, man. I done put that nigga in fucking basketball and football. You know, but one thing, we had to counteract it. So, you know, ADD makes them hyper. You know, and with a regular child, if you give them coffee, it makes them hyper, right?
Mellow them down.
So what's crazy work is what we should have done, or what they should have suggested, is to counteract the hyper activity, give him coffee.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Instead
look, it's gonna do the opposite of what it would do to a person that's not having that chemical imbalance. Yeah,
I was gonna say chemical balance when you stick the words. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's it to it. But you know, they make money. The money is there with medicine. So you know, of course, they're not gonna tell us that. Hence the reason why they got rid of Dr. Sebi, who cured cancer and all that good fun stuff, arthritis and all that good fun stuff. So it's like, you know, the money is in the medicine. So anything that's going to prevent them from selling medication, they're gonna try to get rid of them. Just like also the dude with the natural resource here in Georgia, the cat that was an IG. They thought that they actually, you know, he had a great invention, and he fell off the map for a minute, and then he had to. What it was his account was being hacked. The government was trying to get into his account, tried to take control of his computer to find out what it was, what research he used to be able to create this. And he kind of, you know, finagled them and was like, look, you know, the people are worried about me. They're going to be looking. Allow me to get on my platform and let these people know that I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and so, so now we're watching him a little bit more closely. Only because, you know, he offered something that we can actually use in our daily life. You know, if all things fail, we would be able to naturally make this resource. If we have these three things. And see, the government don't want us to know that. They don't want us to pivot towards that or adhere to that, because they're here to make money. So we can go to the gas pump and pay $5 a gallon or $10 a gallon, whereas for 29 cents vegetable, you know, I'm just throwing some shit out there. You know, for 20 cents, you know, we can get that times 10.
Can I elaborate on that?
Go ahead, expand, my king.
Well, see, I believe, like, see, that's something that we also, like, are lacking, because for one, it's just the information. Like, we have to, okay, this is the thing, like, I have a lot of philosophies and stuff, but even though, like, I know, because I learned this shit over experience and just over time, having my own thesis and my own identity and my IQ or whatever you want to call it. But a lot of this shit I didn't get from school, I got from experience, because luckily I was able to learn, be able to travel and be able to do some of the things. I believe that's what I call strategic sabotage, that we have been put in a position that where we could not do things like that. Like if you got financial situations set up, if you're financially stable and you got a kid, you can every summer take that kid to other parts of the world and, you know, send them on different trips, and they become betterly cultured. You know what I'm saying? Because their view becomes more wide and broad. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can see different things, and that overall makes their view a lot bigger and better and broader. But a lot of these kids is not seeing nothing but they hood.
Correct.
And they don't go no further than You know, because and it's not always because you know what I'm saying them. It's because their parents don't have the money or they just wasn't in the position. So it's like if you don't see a broader scale, then how can you think that, man? It's like a fish that's in a fucking aquarium. It's not gonna grow to its potential.
Potential. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But if you put a shark in the ocean, that motherfucker's gonna get as big as it wants to. It's why it like because it's potentially it can be it can really like go wherever it needs to go and learn what it needs to learn. But it's like you gotta understand the position that we're in. I feel like that was strategic sabotage. We've been put in a situation where we in a system that's set up for us to fail, and the rules are not made for us to win because we were in a position like that, but we've been lied to and
Oh yeah,
like they did so much stuff to us. It's like we gotta understand. That's why I'll be telling some people that like I somehow ran into a lot of white people and stuff that like to have these discussions, and we're just non-black people, you know what I'm saying? And they'll say shit like, well, we don't reparations, we don't need reparations. And some black people even say it. Like I be telling them I have to mind them. It's not about getting anything. It's what we've been through. We have genetic memory. When you take a loss, you have to have some type of repair. That's what reparations stands for, repairment. So if we don't have anything to if we don't rebuild what's been destroyed, how can you expect us to be, you know, it's like undealt with trauma, untreated trauma.
right.
You see what I'm saying? No pun intended. So how the fuck do you expect us to get back to where we need to be, where we should be, if we don't have any repairment? We gotta have some type of reparations. So I'll be feeling like we gotta make up for these losses we've taken, whether it's been mental, physical, emotional, or you know, subconscious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, truly, you know, nobody on this side of the dirt had to go through slavery. But you know, it's the mentality and the hurt that you know that came from my ancestors and
Yes.
it's felt in us today. You know, and they try to co-sign on the fact that you know nobody here today were slaves back then, hence the reason why they didn't give us 4 acres and a mule. But I'd like to argue the fact that you know the Mexicans that was unlawfully here in the United States of America, that was deported back to their country.
Yes.
Plethora amount of time to do what they need to do to become a citizen, but they decided not to. You know what I'm saying? So you know you knew this day was coming. Now because we exercised our right and implemented our rules, we now have to backtrack and give each person that was deployed who was unlawfully here on our soil, what is it, $200,000?
That's crazy. See what I'm saying? But the people who built this country and it had everything taken from them.
Held hostage and brought to this country and built this country.
Yes, we have to just take a loss. It not even like the people that they had the Holocaust or whatever, they got reparations, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they like to compare us to them. You know, I almost got into it with this girl. She said that at this job I was working at, she said, this was the craziest shit, I swear. It was like lunch break or something like that. And this girl literally got like an attitude. And she said that she felt, and this is a white girl with like freckles and shit. She's just like, out of nowhere, you know what? I understand what you black people are going through because, you know, I feel like your civil rights movement isn't that different from my gay rights movement, you know, I'm part of the LGBT community, and you know, I feel like you know they treat us basically like they treat you blacks, and I kind of I got what she was saying, but I'm like nah, it's not the same. But okay, I see what you're trying to say. But like, yeah, it's not the same. But you know, that's their way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't really harp on her, but I'm like, nah, you gotta understand it's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? But the facts are, man, you know what I'm saying? Like we have been strategically sabotaged in every way. And we gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, take back what's been taken from us, and we don't need nobody telling us what the fuck we don't deserve when we haven't told nobody else what they don't deserve.
Right.
It's a lot of shit that's fucked up about the world, the way they do us. As
well, you know, the Indians, they get paid
yes.
by the government. They're receiving their reparation, which justify and prove what the history book stated about the Indians being the original people that were here.
Yes.
They didn't find this country. The country was already here.
Yes. And they a lot of us too. Like we look like Indians. Like we ain't that like Indians and Africans or whatever. They try to separate the two, but there's a lot of similarities and mixed. That blood is mixed in. We still,
to be the clearest, they procreated with anything. Even though they holler they want to keep the white man blood pure and all this other type stuff. They white men were whores back then. They didn't have fucking cable TV. They didn't have education. So what they did on their downtime, that's why the families were bigger back then. They had, population 12, 15 kids, because all they did was fuck. And they liked it big booties. They liked it women that was full figure Indians. They didn't like their women.
They didn't like their women because their women pussy wasn't hitting on shit. They didn't know how to throw it back like that. They didn't know how to get it back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't say that shit out loud. Don't say that shit out loud, because see, they're gonna come for us.
I'm just saying.
For the black woman. But and so that's why the white woman go and she runs to the black man. And most black men, I mean, they just, I don't know if it's what they symbolize. They're very subservient to a black man. Like I think most times a white woman with a black man, like they doing it for their country. Like they be feeling real bad about what their ancestors did to us. The real white women that be with our black men. Because I have an auntie, she loved my uncle dearly, treated him, and then unfortunately she died in a bizarre accident. She choked, and
sorry to hear that.
Good woman. She was a good woman to my uncle. So I'm not gonna say that all white. And my grandmama's Irish. She's white on my mom's side. My mom's mixed with Irish, Indian, and black. So we all over.
A little bit of that leprechaun, and I'm just
you know the pen, and I say I'm Puerto Rican.
That's
I'm sort of this, sort of that. So, but it's like the white man, they gravitated towards us. Just imagine all the kids. They impregnated those women. They didn't have birth controls back then. Just imagine all the kids that they aborted, but let alone the kids that they didn't abort and that was brought abroad, and the kids that had fatherless fathers because the father was white. And when they, because I just couldn't believe that they were bringing back our uterus. Like, why the fuck is the Supreme Court trying to decide if the woman can have this is my body, and you're telling me as a country I can't do what I want to do with my body, and now here we are. But the whole purpose was not to, the whole objective was they felt like the Caucasian race was becoming extinct.
See, and that's the problem, because the scarcity is the devil. And that's what I'm saying. It's the fear that conquers the real, like the fear conquers the conscience. Like whenever you have a level of scarcity, it goes against abundance. Abundance is God. Scarcity is the devil. That's how I look at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you're scared of losing anything or not having enough of anything, you're not trusting God.
Right.
You feel me? You're putting false expectations on what God has provided for you. Or I mean, come on, we have too many people on this earth. You don't think God knew how many people? Like, come on, have you ever took a flight? When I the first time I took a flight, and I always got the window seat.
Mm-hmm.
I realized, I'm like, damn, man, we went to Atlanta. We flew over so much uncharted land.
Yes.
I said, hell no, you gonna tell us, nigga, the world, and you mean to tell me that the world's overpopulated? It's enough land for every man to have 1 million acres. What are you talking about?
Correct.
Like, get out of here. Stop lying. Stop lying.
Yeah, they do that. And it's ignorance is bliss.
Yes.
There's a plethora of people in Atlanta that never went outside of 285. They don't know how big a world is until they travel. You know, the people who's been, and to touch on what you were speaking about, the children traveling abroad, experiencing other cultures. If you pay attention, the people who sought United States as a refuge or their home because we're the home of the land and the free, still sent their children out to other countries to study. At school, they still did that. Whites, I don't ever hear it. Blacks never hear it. But the other countries, that's what they do with their children. Like they never lost their culture, and they understand the importance of having their children, travel abroad so they're able to. Their children can be well equipped and be able to exist in anything. You know what I'm saying? Because we're talking different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, this is the third world country. As much as we like to think that we are the shit.com and this, that, and the third, United States is the third world country. If you go to Japan and you look at their transport system, just everything looks like 5D. If you remember that movie 5 Dimension. Yeah, but then you come over here, I'm talking about we so outdated, like Atlanta airport, New York airport, or if you go over to Japan, look at their airport. Like, why the fuck are we behind? And we're supposed to be, we the home of the richest, the home of the free, all this other type stuff. But we're not pouring into our country and and investing. Like we have to get bills to build bridges or to repair bridges and roads. It's crazy.
We have downed our creativity. If you really look at the history, like there was so much water that covered this. A lot of the places that we now have land, that was water.
It was water. My backyard.
Water purifies everything in a sense. There was okay. For one, the systems of things, like people don't understand this now. Copper purifies water and recharges the water molecule. And actually, when you get in that water, you'll be purified, not chlorine.
Correct.
The piping systems used to be copper. So we were being charged by the water we drink. We were being charged by the water we washed with. It didn't matter how dirty it got because it was being purified, filtered, and charged. See what I'm saying? Like nowadays, they stopped making pennies because copper. They don't want people to know this.
Yep.
Your brain is copper fiber. Like, okay, the frequency of love.
We're carbon people.
Is being replaced with the frequency of hate and the frequency of scarcity. So but we're starting to understand that, and that's why it can't go on like this, because people have realized that, damn, we have a choice in our destinies and the way we go about our lives. We don't have to be just susceptible to all this shit that we got a choice. We don't have to be robots unless we choose to be. But people got to stand up first and stop being scared of what they don't understand. Because what's that one saying? People fear what they don't understand. They hate what they can't conquer. That's so true.
Yeah, I mean, but in defense to them, they don't know any better. So
they know better. They just don't. What you mean? They the white people?
Well, like, okay, so for example,
government.
So they introduced welfare into the Black woman's life in lieu of taking the freedom of a Black man. So they conditioned us as Black women to understand and know that, you don't have to, without a Black man, you can still make it. That's why they get the subsidized home and the food stamps and all that other type of stuff. But us not realizing that they're limiting us. Like,
you can't even have it if you got a man in the house.
Yeah, he can't be there. So the system was made to keep the Black man out the house. But let's go back to the fact that, okay, so your rent will maintain. Your rent will be always $20 a month, and you get this, and for every child you get more. That was the incentive. Not, but then, and then when it was the option to work, and they were like, "No, I can't take this job because if I make over this dollar amount, which is, let's just say, so you're offered a job at $20 an hour, and but for the fact, I mean, either take that $20 an hour job. I don't know. Let me see. Let me have the computer right quick. You're okay from walking away from that amount of money because you don't want to jeopardize your subsidy home. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, it's the mental aspect. Like they've conditioned them. So I'm like, okay, so you mean to tell me I can make more money if I just get up and work and I just pay my bills, but I pay my bills, but I still got this excess amount of money. Like they can't compute that in their head.
See, anything that we could contain, they could control. And they figured that out because the thing is, like you said, that they felt like, oh, well, we're going to become extinct if we don't start doing something. Nah, man. They just seen how powerful we were as a people, in that, if anything, that they wanted to be the rulers of this shit. They wanted to be on top. And it was never in their nature to be on top. You know what I'm saying? You can't make a bottom dweller the ruler of the ocean.
They can't even stand under the sun without sunscreen lotion. Exactly. If you really talk about how they became, you know what I'm saying?
So what did this sunscreen come from? Why would they want to block the sun? Because they can't stand in it? And it empowers us. So that's why I feel like in the year 2020, this is what I truly believe. I feel like they took the sun, the regular sun, and they put an artificial one in the sky. And the artificial one is a fluorescent light bulb, as opposed to the real one was a regular light bulb. Yeah. Yeah, you remember the sun was like the difference between a fluorescent light bulb is like going into Walmart. That light that shines on you in Walmart, it makes you just like kind of disoriented. You feel like you're under a spotlight. Yeah, that's not good for you. See what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? It's the same shit that them fucking what the Italian people do when they go suntan. You know what I'm saying? Like they go sit in a sun machine. Like that's not a machine. That was
true story. My mom, like I said, my mom was mixed with Black, Indian, and Irish. So my mom's side of the family is all light skinned. They red bones. And my dad, I get my complexion from my father. His side. Red bones. Yeah, they aight. Yeah,
ain't you more like a red bone? No, you like a red bone to me.
No, baby, I'm chocolate.
There are chocolate red bones. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not a yellow bone, but you're a red bone to me.
Okay, red. Okay, type shit. Okay, I like that. Yeah, but what kind of threw me off is like, we had family out there in Florida, so they always every summer go to Florida, and it was just like weird because it was like, they sitting on the beach tanning, and they Black. So like, yeah, I gotta take this, so I can get toasty brown. And I'm talking about they ass be crispy brown. But I just ain't never think about, them being, their complexion wanting to become more darker. And see, I was born like this. I woke up like this. So I don't have to do what they're trying to do to obtain my complexion, nor, me being tall. A lot of women be high heels and all that other stuff. I don't have to obtain that height because I was born like this, so it's like, it's just a plethora of things.
How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
Damn, you my height? You a little bit, you're a little bit shorter than me, but you tall as fuck.
How tall are you?
Like 6'1", 6'2".
Husband.
Yeah.
Husband. Where you been all my life?
Where you been all my life? Shit, goddamn.
Well, I know where you been. You've been in your mama womb, but
I don't know if I'm that young, but goddamn.
You are. If you've not successfully obtained 40, yeah. Cause let's see. That's already it'll be a 7-year difference, which would get me. That's the first 2 years of elementary. I don't even think we would have been in school together because of the great age difference.
Yeah.
But anywho, yeah.
I always liked older women though, because I felt like they knew what they wanted more and they were more mature. And like, I honestly, like, I'm gonna tell you what really happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was basically like, taking advantage of when I was real young. Like I started early because my babysitter, you know what I'm saying? She basically
I heard about the babysitters and teachers.
and they thought it was just, and, you know, I really didn't know who to talk to about it because they act like it was a good thing, niggas around me and shit. But I'm like, shit, like I was just kind of confused. But I always, until I got over the fact, I kind of felt like women were like predatory. Like,
well, I mean, so you know, see, the thing about it is, sex. It's more of a spiritual thing, and the thing is this, you know, it's soul ties. You understand what I'm saying? So that's all the reason why you shouldn't be promiscuous and lay down. And I'm talking about whomever, and I bet you $5 some change, whomever it was that broke your virginity was older than you. Number one.
Hell yeah. She was 21. I was 10.
Shame on her.
Yeah.
Nasty bitch. You know, but
nothing because my mom would have killed her. You know what I'm saying?
I would have told my mom, because see, guess what? Now you're having to carry those baggage. See, that's what I'm saying. People be imposing upon other people. There's givers and takers. Like that woman didn't even care about the fact that emotionally it would scar you. You know what I'm saying?
Be quiet and she'll suck my dick. And you know.
Oh my God.
So I kind of like started feeling like she made it seem like it's a good thing to be quiet. Like this is our little secret type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what, you know.
She was a predator. She was a predator. Yeah. She preyed upon you, and that's the only way she would have got a man. Because the niggas her age didn't want her. Yeah. Nasty bitch. Yeah. Nasty bitch. And just imagine, okay, aside from you.
Doing Superman too, though? Like it was like she used Superman to get me like comfortable. Like that shit was crazy. I love Superman. So like, yeah.
That was some mental shit. Where's she at now?
I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say. She's still around though.
I wonder how many more victims she has.
Shit, I don't know, but I would assume she has some.
I'm just saying, you know, Me Too ain't only for women. You know, and the thing is this, you know, a woman virginity is as precious as a man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like okay, there go party line. She live. I'm taking my ass to sleep though. Y'all are victims too. You know, I wonder if the statutory for rape, if it's the same for women as it is men. But the only thing about it, the man pride, if he steps before, because you know that was illegal. That was against the law. Yeah. Her demising and preying upon you at the age of 10, and you'll be pleasantly not surprised.
I was disgusted the first time she put that shit on me. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, that big ass pussy. I said, what the fuck?
Nasty.
I swear to God, I was traumatized for real. But
that shit could have turned you gay. That would have turned you away from pussy and everything. The bitch, she came with some corporate roast beef and shit. That's what I'm saying. She was declined from her age group, so she had to take it elsewhere. Why not take it to somebody who a prey? I'm surprised that your mom didn't feel it. I'm so baffled that your mom did not feel it. She may have felt it and couldn't pin it. Have you spoken to your mom about this till date?
No.
See?
I leave it alone because my mom's dealt with a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to put that, you know, she just had like 2 or 3 strokes and shit. I don't want to keep putting more shit on her, you know what I'm saying? But like, I felt like it's just better for me to bury it kind of like a little bit, but I feel like that shit caused me issues too, you know what I'm saying? Like having to lie to my mom and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it is what it is though, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, and she did kind of, you know, shoot me some bread and shit to be quiet, but the bread don't make up for nothing.
No, it don't take away from your innocence. That's your gift to a woman. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a virgin, and if you're with a woman who was a virgin, you guys gift each other. You know what I'm saying? She took that away from you.
You know what also made it like easier for her to do that is because my best friend, like this is crazy as fuck. I need to really just start write a book because I had an interesting ass life, man. Like. And I don't tell a lot of people because they probably think like I'm just making this shit up or something. Like it sounds like a fucking movie.
No, it's real.
It's real as fuck. My friend Dewan, I had 2 best friends. Remember my first best friend died getting hit by the car in front of me. Mm-hmm. You know, they took me away so I couldn't fucking like, you know, because they don't want you to see that up close. So like as soon as it kind of happened, like, you know, I can only like look from a distance, and I got taken away from that situation. Well, just taken away further enough where I couldn't be up close and personal.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but my second best friend ended up dying from leukemia. It was my sixth grade year when I was 6. I was about 11 going on 12. And what's crazy is his name, Dewan, my boy Dewan. He was having sex when he was 9. Like I seen a girl, like when I was with this dude, like I still remember this vividly. This girl got off this bus on a very like it was like a sunny day, but it had a couple clouds in the sky. And I remember running from the scene because this girl gets off the bus, and I remember this vividly. Me and Dewan standing there. We're in front of the school. I think I was waiting on a ride or something like that. And the girl gets off the bus. She has an umbrella in one hand. When she gets off the bus, off the back door of the bus, she goes, "Hey!" And she puts her hand up like she's just so happy, right? As soon as she does this, I just remember this big ass dude coming from the other side of the bus saying, "Bitch, where the fuck you been?" Some shit like that. And he just started beating the fuck out this girl, man. Beat her so bad, he had a first down coat on, and the feathers was coming out as he was punching her. I think he might have, I don't think she died, but he damn near beat her to death. And I was so fucking, you know, my ass, I started running and shit. My boy Dewan, he's sitting there watching the shit. So this motherfucker like was just from the shit he was going through, he was so motherfucking mature. We stayed in the fucking biggest projects in Portland. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he seen more shit than I did, but it was like fucked up shit because like some of those apartments was like crackhead. It was like crack, like really like crack houses in that shit. So it's like he seen more shit than I did, so he was more used to that type shit. But anyways, I said that to say this. He would brag to me about getting pussy, and he was 9 years old, bro. So I don't know what he had going on, but he had some crazy shit going on. He ends up dying from leukemia my 6th grade year. And so 6th grade year is winter break. He was supposed to come spend the night at my house, and he never came. I was either supposed to spend the night at his house, or he was supposed to spend the night at mine. But he never came and shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? What's up with the one? So I called his house, and his mom ended up saying that he died. But this is what's crazy. When he was like my best friend. We went to school from like 2nd grade to like 5th grade. And then I didn't see him no more. I didn't see him until the whole summer. I didn't see him. I didn't see him until 6th grade year. And the crazy thing is I walked past him every day because we both went to Portsmouth at school. I was in our district. It wasn't that far from the little elementary school we both went to. This motherfucker, man, I walked past him every day and didn't recognize him because even though he looked the same, he had these big ass cheeks, and that was because of the steroids he was taking for his fucking medication because he had leukemia. Mm-hmm. So this one day he just grabs me. He says like, and I swear it was weird as fuck. He says my name. He's like, "Hey, bro, like, you just gonna keep walking past me?" And then I felt bad. I'm like, "Oh, bro," I'm like, "Devon?" He's like, "Yeah, fool." I'm like, "Bro, you look so different, bro." Like, he's like, "Yeah, because this medication that got me on." Ever since then, we was back close again. Cool, mm-hmm. Like every day. This was like three weeks after the school year started. Mm-hmm. So we back close tight until that winter break comes. You know, we get out for like 2 weeks, I think, a week or two after. And so this nigga ends up dying that week, the week into the spring break. I mean, to the winter break. And that shit happens and shit like that. But long story short, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so fucked up from that. That's my second best friend I ever had dying. Like, at that point, I felt like, damn, I can't even be cool with somebody. Like, is this a curse? Like, what's going on? Like, my first 2 best friends both dead. And then I'm like, what the fuck? And the stories he would tell me, I felt like it was normal for us to be fucking. So I didn't know, like, this shit is wrong. Like, I knew it was wrong, but I didn't. He had me thinking the shit's cool. Like, yeah, you getting pussy, nigga, you getting head and shit. Nigga, like, and that was corrupted for him to be thinking that. You know what I'm saying? But it was because he was corrupt.
They would normalize a lot of bad behavior. So
Yeah,
you know,
man. Yeah, it's just crazy, bro.
God, I hate that.
That's the piece to one, bro. And you know it's fucking crazy. I had a crazy story about that too, because I ended up getting this Jeep, the Nally and shit. Like, it was like years later, anyways. But after I got out of high school and shit, and this motherfucker had, it was crazy. Everybody would like talk shit or whatever. I had a flame on it, like in the paint job and shit. It was like a big ass white truck, and it had the rims on it and shit. I was so proud of that truck, bro. But anyways, it had an automatic start on it, right? And every night on his birthday, or not his birthday, but the day that he died, that car would start up on its own. I swear to God. Lights would come on, car would start up. And I knew it was him. I said, if this the one, man, let me know. I said, and that motherfucker would start up. I just knew it was him. I said, bro,
yeah,
that shit was weird as fuck. But yeah, man, like,
yep, yep. You know, he's always around. He's watching. He's your angel.
Yeah.
But I hate that. You know, life was short for him. But you know, a lot of people, like if you look at, like if you ever get a chance, look at your parents' yearbooks. You know what I'm saying? They look old, like you know, like old spiritual nigga. Like they you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a different type. Like me, you know, I'm 47. Like I say, I mean, I look pretty good for my age, cause you know, but like, yeah, it's like you know when you look at the kids, like my parents. When I look at his yearbook, like he still looked good for his age, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like, okay, they looked like, you know, they was hard time in Mississippi, and as they grow old, they started, you know, going through life and wisdom and all that other type stuff, and it started to, you know, really bring out their best features or whatever, I guess you could say. Another person I was thinking about was I'm sure you know Mysterious. And crazy work, we was just talking about it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We was just talking about because her birthday's the day before mine's. I'm a grandmother now.
What sign are you?
I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a Virgo.
I gotta Google it. But she was saying, you know, all her younger pictures, like teenager, because she was, you know, she was in the streets, she was, you know, living fast, and she was like, yeah, but enough pictures, you know what I'm saying? Like I was older. I didn't really upkeep myself, this, that, and the third. But, you know, if you take a picture of her today and compare it to her with her pictures, say 20, 30 years ago, her younger years looked at older. And then she aged gracefully. That's the terminology. You know, with age comes grace. You know what I'm saying? So, but, I don't even know why the fuck I said that. But, yeah, it's just, you know, life and circumstances, it makes you who you are today. It's a lot of stuff that, you know, unfortunately, we were victimized by a lot of stuff, and they try to normalize things today. But as long as you get with your person and you guys are like-minded, you know, like I say, you know, what's understood don't need to be explained.
Yeah, exactly.
And it will happen. It will happen. And then one thing I don't like about, you know, that teacher taking away your innocence is it took the ability to grow old with somebody, you know, go through life. And I think the purest love is, you know, when you're younger. Like I told my son, I said, you know, stay with that girl. You know what I'm saying? She's innocent. You innocent. Y'all don't have bodies. You're not damaged or wounded, or, you know, because anytime, you know, when you're dealing with, you know, as you're older, you have all these relationships and you have these baggage that you bring into you. Whereas if you know, with your first love, like I did not know until after my mom died that my dad and her knew each other only 30 days, and they were married, and they were married for 15 years. It was only long enough. Yeah. And my mom, all the way to the day she died, she still loved him, you know, and he still loved her. But, you know, he wanted to get out there and he wanted somebody younger and this, that, and the third. But all the way up until the day he died, it was the night before, he asked me every time he would see me, he was like, you know, did you dream about your mom? Like the TV that she gave me, I put that in the room with him, and he bought me another TV for my living room. But he would always just, you know, you look just like your mama. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy work because the whole time when I was getting raised, they said I looked like my dad, but they was just looking at my skin complexion. They weren't looking at my features.
Right.
So, like every time I would walk out the room, sometimes it looked like he seen a ghost because every time he would see me, you look just like Angie. You look just like Angie.
Who?
So it's like, but that was his purest and real love. All the women after that, I feel like, he was high ranking. So the woman, when they saw him, he was the provider, he was the stability, he was, all of that. And they weren't with him because of his heart or who he was. It was because of what he could provide. And he'll never find anybody on the side of the dirt that loved him the same way that my mom did. And he felt it. And I'd say, he kept always saying, Kissy, let me go. Kissy, let me. Well, my real name is Kissy. My first name is Kissy. And he would say, Kissy, just let me go. And I'm looking at him like, nigga, what you? I can't fast forward you. Like, what you saying to me, nigga? I mean, if it happens, it happens. But I can't fast forward you, daddy. Like he was real depressed and his body. He was in sound mind, but his body was shutting down around him. And just imagine the mental anguish he had. But I wasn't trying to elongate his life or. Like I wanted to provide comfort. Like you don't have to suffer, and that was my whole objective. But all the way up until that, on this side of the dirt, ultimately he was like, "What's going on, Tony?"
That's your uncle right there.
That's your uncle. Hey, uncle. Hey, you. Yeah, he would always, your mom, da da da. She. I said, and it was crazy work. Right before he died, I said, yeah. I said, she's visiting you, daddy, so she can transition you. I just didn't know how quickly it would be and how true it was.
Right.
But yeah, they come back for him. You know what I'm saying, and they help him with their transition. But, yeah, purest love. You were deprived of that, but I think that, if you find your person, man, all of that'll be written away. It'd be for something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but for those incidents and acts, you wouldn't be who you are today.
Right. Is that like I said, I had an interesting life, but it wasn't all bad. You know what I'm saying? It was just that. It's just interesting because it's like just some of the things I went through and dealt with. It was just like I feel like it's like almost like out of a storybook or something.
Yes.
It's like crazy, bro. But it's like that's my life. And then I also have felt in my life like a lot of people like be trying to one up you. That's why one of the best things I ever did was go get therapy and talk because the thing about the therapy is you can talk to somebody who doesn't know you and can't judge you or can't throw something in your face when they get mad. Like I had women that I actually confided in, and people, not just women, people I just a couple people, not a lot, but that I had talked to about certain things and shit. And lo and behold, when they get mad at you or y'all ain't cool like that no more, the motherfuckers throw that shit in your face. Well, that's why, and that's why huh? Nigga, for real? Really? Okay. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, man. But even when I went to the Apollo, you know what I'm saying? I motherfucker performed at the Apollo and didn't get kicked off the stage. A lot of people ran off that stage by the clown. And I say that to say this. That motherfucking shit don't happen that often to a kid from motherfucking where I'm from. And the storyline, that shit I came from, it was I really didn't have no motherfucking body to cry to or complain to. So I had to look at this shit like it was just life.
Right.
So it's I guess I'll say that to say this. It didn't really take my innocence, but it made me feel like I wasn't it made me feel like I was born guilty.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I felt like I was born looking guilty, excuse me. I always felt like that. I would be always in the wrong for doing nothing. I didn't do shit. I was just me. And it still happens to this day. I be feeling like motherfuckers, oh, you up to something, man. You do what? So I might as well be. Nigga, if you gonna think I'm doing something, or you think I'm cheating? Oh no, I'm not cheating, but you think I am. I would be thinking sometimes is that just their excuse to feel like so they can do something, or do they really look at me like that? Because I swear to God, I feel like the one good thing about it is I got that shit out. I got a lot of shit out my system.
Mhm.
Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, but like I was 15, you know what I'm saying? Like sexually experienced, like nigga, no one had, and like you could use that shit to your advantage if you know what you're doing. You know that like it's a difference between when you fucking like so okay if you know how to please a grown ass woman and you so when you mess with a girl your age it's like oh shit she couldn't motherfucking she didn't have it she couldn't stand it to him. See what I'm saying? Like, but I also took a period to like I'm glad it didn't turn me like you said like turn a nigga gay. I had a gay cousin nigga. Like I had a gay cousin nigga, but he in Atlanta. So a lot of gay niggas down there, I guess.
Yeah, man. It's a hard time in Mississippi, man. And it's like it's shortened. It closes up the pool for women. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already bad enough that we're the majority, and then for another man to choose another man, you know, it just makes us see. So then we had to then now look outside our generation and look into another. And I always used to say, either the man for me is either dead or he hasn't been born.
Hey, the man for you, hey, yeah, that's real shit. That's real
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, but yeah, I mean, but for those bump and bruises and scars, it wouldn't make you and me who we are today. So, and it won't, and it will be within purpose.
You deserve somebody, and I deserve somebody, and you deserve, I mean,
yeah.
That's not something that you should be deprived of because whatever you went through,
right. But we were still victims. You know, we're still victims.
Exactly.
But you know, we don't want it to conquer us. We don't want that to define us. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we take our power back.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And so I appreciate
it makes you a better person too, because we can watch each other. You know how to watch each other back. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're absolutely fine. It's your panel. What you saying?
I said it also makes us like you know what to watch for, and you're more experienced because of shit you went through. Like you know what to watch for, and you also can look out for.
I really don't because I don't have that much life experience. Like I mean, all I had is and like I said, I was married to my husband, which is my daughter's father, and then I was in the 20-year relationship with my son's father. So I don't have like the body count. Like I don't have the human experience because
your pussy ain't ran through like that. Excuse me.
If that's what you call it. But yeah, I don't. I'm ignorant to the fact when it comes to that. So it's like, I kick my disclaimers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already, I let people know already before we even get the ball started. You know what I'm saying? Or the party started. Look, man, my body count, I can count on one hand. So it's going to be a lot of places, especially because y'all, the people now today, they weird with it, like butt plugs and, I'm like, we can't keep the outies and the innies. Like, it's like, but everybody, it's okay. You never know. You gotta, and I'm just like, man, why y'all try to complicate shit? It's not supposed to be this different, or, this complicated. And that's where my anxiety is heightened because it's like, am I going to be able to hang? You know what I'm saying?
You definitely will. Because you know what? Like the person that you fuck with should be able to understand that you're not,
right.
And that's a good thing too, because it's like, man, like maybe that's the what do you call it? The common denominator. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't have that type of overindulgence, and I did. Or it almost like what I'm saying, like I don't know, it's like it tips the scale, but it evens out somewhere.
It's balance.
Yeah.
But people don't take the time or the patience. You know what I'm saying? To because you're at this great big age, and how do you not do all the stuff that I was saying I'm a lady. How do you not do that? Or if you don't cook, that's why you ain't got a man. No, let's be the clearest, nigga. I booted them niggas off the island. I sat down because with the last one, because if I didn't, I was on the path of having baby daddies. And the head count would be great, and it wouldn't ultimately. And anytime a woman is in a situation with a man, it's ultimately we're contemplating longevity. Unfortunately, the man, no, he's just this just a nut, and unfortunate. And so, but we could easily be in this in a dilemma where we have all these kids by different baby daddies, but it's not because we're whole. We're just looking for love, and unfortunately, they're not taking the time. We're not dating each other. We're not getting to know it. I mean, I'm talking about the basic foundation. I mean, it didn't go wrong then. It won't go wrong today. But now we got the 20 versus 1, because it'll always remind you that what one nigga won't do, the next one will.
Yes.
So humble a person. It doesn't humble a person. It doesn't allow a person to really get to learn their person. You know what I'm saying? And it just take away a lot of the core values out of a relationship when, in this time and age. So you have to kind of see it. You have to be brought up around it. If you had a mom and a dad together, then that's kind of like your upbringing. So in your world, in your normalcy, you came up in a household where you had a mom and dad. So you're anticipating that for yourself and as well as your children if you decide to procreate with them.
So how long my parents has been married?
How long?
Man, 56 years.
Yeah, so death do them part. That's my grandparents. That's all my uncles. But for whatever reason, my dad, I think he just left home too early. And in the military and being, traveling abroad and being in all this country, it just. I mean, I don't know. It's just he didn't adhere to his upbringing. And ultimately, as he gotten older and he started, needing a significant other, and he was, picking these younger chicks that is not even in his generation. It was crazy work. He sat there and he did reverse psychology with me and my sisters, and and already before we was even fucking, we was hoes, and we was gonna be project queens. We would have all these babies and not know who their name is, the baby daddy name is, and so I couldn't just sit on it. You know what I'm saying? So fast forward, 2 years ago, and I'm like, nigga, the very bitches that you fund and you chase behind with your hoes are the very that you shun upon us. You sat there and told us that you didn't want us to be there. And he was like, I did my job, reverse psychology, which I think it could have been a different way that you could have said that, nigga, because I'm like, and so that's hence the reason why my sister ended up having a baby at an early age. She had the baby but before that, she wasn't fucking. But, and me too, I didn't start until I was like 17, 18. 17, let me stop, like 17, but then I met the daddy and then I ended up getting married shortly thereafter. But introducing that type of conversation and dialogue and it what happened to him? Something happened to him. But one thing about a soldier, man, I'll take shit to the grave. But I know my daddy was if you look at my dad's yearbook, his graduation yearbook, one of his lover was his teacher.
Oh.
And one of the pages, the actual page that had a picture of her, she signed it. I'll always love you, Clem. So he had to be 17, 18. She was at a great big age. But it was normal back then. The teacher was fucking on the kids. Just don't, I mean.
And that's crazy because I always had older women that, like, I think they sense that shit or something because I think they know which ones do or something. Like,
no, I know
I don't know what it is, bro. Like that's what it felt like.
Or are you giving out a 10 or 11? But I'm sure it's giving kitty vibes. That was just a sick bitch, and I can't express that enough. You shouldn't even be looking at nobody like that. I got both sex. You know what I'm saying? And even with my kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't invade their privacy. I wouldn't do anything. As a matter of fact, that was the reason why I sat down because I had a daughter. I didn't want her to think. I make her think that it's normal to have a revolving door of men. I want you to understand your worth, daughter, and because her father wasn't there, I still had the bar high. Bar high. I treated her like a princess. Unfortunately, a man has a strong factor in a daughter's life. A daughter's love is her father. They should have been there, or he should have been there to really, set the bar for her. And if you can't compete to my dad, because let me stop my shit. My dad, I don't think I've ever would have caught anybody or nobody in the military wanted to mess with me because my dad was just too high ranking. You know what I'm saying? But Yeah, it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's just, no,
He
she
said,
should.
nah, they didn't want to mess with you. They said, nah.
No, but hey, I just figured after my dad died because I'm like, damn, I know I ain't a bad looking chick, but why did nobody? So I kind of chopped it up to, okay, well, I'm tall. I'm a tall chick. They like, light, red bone is in or light skin is in, and they like little small petite chicks. So
Oh,
I just cashed it out with that, and then I do have a bitch resting face. I'm not, I be trying, anybody that see past this Maybelline, this makeup, this mask that I put before me. If you see past that and you still trying to get to know me, then you're a real person. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because usually just my exterior, my demeanor, this, that, and the third. Hell no, I ain't finna fuck with her. Yeah, move around, nigga. Move around.
Yeah.
Move around. So it's just like, but yeah.
You got a big booty?
Hmm?
You got a big booty?
Come on, man. What you think?
I'm just asking. I don't know.
What you see when you was down here in Georgia?
Yeah, that's definitely. But see, some of them girls got BBLs and shit though. So
No, I'm 47 years old, man. It's different. You got to take in consideration the generation I was born in. That's not what we was just home bred and raised, cornbread. It's my mom's side of the family, man. They was bottom heavy, but they was top, like they didn't have like breasts. So they was light at the top, but they had ass for days. That's actually what brought my daddy's attention to my mom. And then light skinned, but then so I got the both of best world, my daddy's family, they had breasts and then but see I got baby fat in the middle. I got I keep telling people I just had a baby. I'm just not snapping back. I'm gonna get it together. I think it's some stuff going on inside, but now it's like, okay, so when you
have your back ribs.
If I fuck around, like I don't know if you ever, I'd be like, man, let the Lord fuck around and let me lose weight. Man, I'm gonna be stupid. I'm gonna be real stupid with it. Like if I can get my stomach, I'm gonna start trying to get that together. I have to go and get, because I know I probably got fibroids and stuff like that anyway. But let me fuck around and snatch back. Let me fuck around and snatch back. I'm just gonna be stupid with it. Like I'll be wearing like just coochie cutters and shit, breaking up happy. And don't want the nigga. I just, want to be admired. I don't want that problem. But yeah. So it's like, so this will be also another opportunity for me to really pour into myself, get my health, my body together. I was the shit.com. They used to call me a stallion. Well, I'm still a stallion, but
a stallion, not Megan the Stallion, but a stallion.
No, this is before Megan. 47. I'm a yes.
I know.
Legs for days. They love legs. Men love legs, and that's
Hell yeah.
That's what I offer. So it's like
fingertips. Hey, but shit, that cooking shit, like you don't like to cook at all. You ain't tried to get in the kitchen.
I don't have patience for it. Like my mom, she is, man, I'm talking about from scratch everything, and then even the clothes. She would dress us up as triplets. Like she was the real homemaker and took pride in it. But the thing was, she was doing too much. Like nigga, every fucking knife and fork in the kitchen just to make a fucking pan of biscuits, and then we had to wash it. We got to wash all the dishes, right? So that was like, I don't like all that domesticated shit. You know what I'm saying? You're doing too much. Why the fuck you needed a damn spoon and fork to make this biscuit, and then I gotta sit here because tonight is my night to wash dishes. So I would sit there and I throw dishes up in the garage, up in the furniture and stuff. I just wasn't into that Susie Holmes type stuff, that domesticated stuff. It just is what it is. Every other thing sparked my interest. Math, money, numbers, of other things. Women, we are supposed to be I am still a natural caretaker. Like I'm a nurturer, it'd be my significant other, my children. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that part, and we're living in a different times, like I said, roles were reversed. He unfortunately liked to drink and he was angry, this, that, and the third, couldn't hold a job. So look, nigga, you got ADD, you like to clean and all that, and you like to cook. So you set your ass here while I go out there and I work a job and two and bring home the money. And that was the dynamics, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. When it was time to put that bottle away because it became a problem where you couldn't even keep jobs and stuff, proposition was, it was proposed before him. And unfortunately, he said to me, nothing is going to stop me from drinking. I said, okay, so I understand my position in your life. And unfortunately, I had to sever ties. I mean, at this point, we've raised a child. I gave you the gift of being around your son, the only child that you had out of 6 that you was able to see from the time that he was born to the time that he graduated from high school. I gifted you that, nigga. I gifted you the fact that you told me before you met me, you used to be dope boy in the trap. You used to pay all the bills. You had all these cars. Nigga, I ain't seen no part of that ass in the 20 years I've been with you. When are you going to feel compelled to get out there and work and be a provider? You know what I'm saying? So when worlds were yet again turned and I hurt myself at the job and I had to go out, I told him, I said, look, man, I'm going to need you to step to the plate. I'm going to need you to pay all the bills. I'm going to be down for book to book because this is my life partner. This is supposed to be my life partner, right? Man, please.
God damn.
So I was like, yeah, it wasn't a hard decision to make. I was already mourning the relationship while I was still in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I was already lonely and hurting, even though he was here every day with me. So, it just helped me expedite the decision even better. I feel like I'm not your person. And I told him, I said, look, I said, because he just keep trying to convince me he'll change and he's in love with me. And I said, no, you just do me a favor. The next woman you be with, just make sure you do right by her. Your run. The tenure here has run empty. And so, yeah. And the fact that you're telling me that, you won't put the bottle down for me. I have a problem with that.
Right.
I have a problem with that. So it's like, so it's not that nigga left me and stuff. No, I had to make shit uncomfortable and, it's time to move around, man, because I don't see me growing with you. Like I'm looking at retirement and you're looking at 60-day probation if you go get a job. We're not the same and you're older than me by 4 years.
Hey, do me a favor. Take one good last look at the past.
Okay. And then do what?
I don't look back no more. Yeah. You go.
I ain't trying to. I'm just we're being vulnerable and transparent. I mean, I'm not hurt, man. Like I said, I don't know if I said I'm excited about my future.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. What's understood ain't gotta be explained. I was just trying to be funny.
Yeah. I mean, hey, he be hurting that why he won't answer my phone. Nigga that came into $200,000, nigga. You ain't answer my phone. All that money you owe me, bitch. But he's so hurt. He hurt. And I respect that. It is what it is, man. Just move around. But I was still solid. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm in a dilemma, and but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I've always been resilient. Just what I've been through in life, it made me resilient. So one thing about that, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying? So, with or without a man, I will still survive. But right now, I want. Whereas with the other ones, I was taught that you needed 2 parents in a household, or you needed a mom and a father. If I knew what I knew now, he would have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah, it's better for the kid to have 2 parents than like.
I didn't. It's better for the kid, but if your parents are toxic, and in my case he was, I should have removed that from the household.
Right.
I didn't want that. Yeah. And see, I didn't see it from that perspective, unfortunately. And my elders didn't speak that upon me. They didn't bring that to my attention. But and so I'm having to deal with those repercussions. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with those repercussions. My son has anger issues. He for the longest time, he don't like being home, not realizing that his dad was verbally abusing, physically abusing. And the thing about Black people's homes, what goes on in his house, stay in the house. And for whatever reason, they would always keep secrets from me, my children, rather than telling me, what's going on. Let me protect y'all, But I think that they, I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know what they was thinking, but I could have corrected that. But they didn't offer me the opportunity.
Right.
Neither here or there. We're here. So yeah. All right, man. It's
I like talking to you too. You know, we gonna definitely chop it up. Like, I hope you pull up whenever you see me live, and I definitely do the same. And we gonna, definitely. So.
let me see here. Hold on here. Yeah, I most definitely. I'm going to be looking for you because the notification popped up when I was looking at my phone, and that's how I saw that you were live. See, hold on a second. Hold on.
I would tap into your social media shit, but you said you don't even really be on there like that too. I don't really either though. So
Did you go look in the black chat? Make sure. I just want to make sure that you looked at the back chat.
The last time I looked at it, you said I just typed down the stuff that you said.
Okay. Yeah, go back there again. Did you get the website?
Oh yeah.
Did you see what's up under there?
Yep. Yeah. The caregiver shit, right?
Yeah, I put some up under there too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. You got it.
You want me to? You said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
Well, welcome to Trama Unit TV. You are now rocking with the Bidness.